the makings of our signature salsa, golden fried chili rellenos, and of course our guacamole. Holy guacamole, what are you waiting for? La Fonda Restaurant, 210 West Main in Artesia, with plenty of parking off Highway 285. Holy guacamole!
Hello, this is Andrew Davidson, Market President for First National Bank Artesia, inviting you to come and bank with us. We offer a full range of financial products that create possibilities in the lives we touch, and in this community we're proud to serve. Our friendly staff understands the importance of every financial transaction, whether you want to open a checking account or a personal loan, or finance your business or commercial property, or want to apply for a home loan. We're here to help. First National Bank Artesia. We're big enough to serve, small enough to care, and proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Call First National Bank in Artesia, 575-746-4794. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Resolution after it became clear it had no chance of advancing. The legislation was opposed by Republicans and at least one fellow Democrat. Schumer had promised Manchin to attach the bills in exchange for Manchin's support of the Inflation Reduction Act last month. Now the leader says he'll seek new opportunities to advance Manchin's bill before the end of the year. Bob Agnew reporting.
Denmark believes deliberate actions by unknown perpetrators were behind big leaks, which seismologists said followed powerful explosions in two natural gas pipelines running under the Baltic Sea from Russia to Germany. European leaders and experts pointed to possible sabotage amid the energy standoff with Russia provoked by the war in Ukraine. On Wall Street, the Dow down by 125 points. More on these stories at townhall.com.
If you want to know what the left's real plan is for your children, just look at the reaction to the work of Patriot Mobile in multiple school districts across Texas. The left is losing their minds. Patriot Mobile is America's only Christian conservative cell phone company and is a force for conservative values. That's because they take a portion of your bill and fund conservative causes and candidates who believe in the sanctity of life, freedom of speech, the Second Amendment, and they are winning. Patriot Mobile has affordable plans for you, your family, even your business. They offer the same nationwide coverage as the major carriers because they have multiple major networks. Plus, you're supporting conservative values with every call. Go to patriotmobile.com/GORKA or call 972-PATRIOT. Free activation with offer code GORKA. Special discounts available for veterans and first responders. Join our movement. Make the switch today and a difference tomorrow. patriotmobile.com/GORKA 972-PATRIOT. patriotmobile.com/GORKA.
Less than 50% of voters believe the country's heading in the right direction. Correspondent Bernie Bennett explains.
29% of likely U.S. voters think the country's heading in the right direction, according to a new Rasmussen Reports national telephone and online survey for the week ending September 22nd, 2022. This week's finding is up 1 point from a week ago. The national telephone survey of 2,500 likely U.S. voters was conducted from September 18th to the 22nd. The margin of error was plus or minus 2% with a 95% level of confidence. Bernie Bennett reporting.
All 50 states have received final approval to begin construction on a first nationwide network of electric vehicle charging stations that places one roughly every 50 miles along interstate highways. The Transportation Department approved plans for the last set of 17 states that will install or upgrade fast chargers among 75,000 miles of highway coast to coast. News and analysis at townhall.com. I'm Keith Peters reporting. The CDC makes a major change to its COVID policy.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention no longer recommend universal masking in healthcare settings unless the facilities are in areas of high COVID transmission. The update was published late Friday afternoon, a major departure from the agency's previous recommendation for universal masking. Meanwhile, the Canadian government is dropping its mask mandate on planes October 1st. Government officials say they're also dropping the vaccine requirement for people entering the country. That will happen at the end of the month. And they also say they will end random COVID-19 testing at airports. Tasha Stevens reporting.
Fed Chair Jerome Powell said that stablecoins will need greater regulation as they become more widely used by consumers. Powell delivered his virtual remarks Tuesday to a conference on digital finance in Paris. Powell said the Fed hasn't yet decided on whether to proceed with a digital dollar. More on these stories at townhall.com. I'm Keith Peters.
I know what you're expecting to hear right now, the announcement of today's KSVIP. Well, I don't have a name for today, and I need your help. If you know someone who needs to be recognized for being a very special person, call right now, 746-2751. Ask for Tana and schedule a KSVIP. Your special someone will be recognized at this time all day long on their day, and they'll receive a flower courtesy of Lovebud Floral in Artesia. So call today and schedule your KSVIP.
A meteorologist, Jennifer Naramore, with your Pecos Valley weather. Extremely quiet weather pattern in place for Roswell, Artesia, and Carlsbad for the next several days. Generally clear for the overnight hours, our low settling from the mid to upper 50s. We're going to climb to some mid to upper 80s, it looks like, for Wednesday and for Thursday with lots of sun. And it looks like closer to 85 or so on Friday. Maintaining the dry weather as we're heading through Saturday and for Sunday, too. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore.
This is Armed American Radio's Daily Defense.
Armed American Radio's Daily Defense. Because they don't want me to, that's why I do it.
Presented by X Insurance. X Insurance. From the Sig Sauer Studios.
They're never going to stop us here.
Here is your host, the loudest conservative voice in America fighting the enemies of freedom, Mark Walters.
Oh, welcome inside Armed American Radio's Daily Defense. Mark Walters on the Crossbreed Holsters Platinum mic for you in the Sig Sauer Studios. All of it presented by X Insurance. Got a great program lined up for you today. A story I just saw pop up, literally an alert, just seconds ago on my phone. Greg down in Dallas, Tejas, running the boards, running the production. How are you, man?
I am doing fine on a Taco Tuesday, or maybe it's Tsunami Tuesday in Florida. I'm not sure.
Tsunami, huh?
Yep.
I saw a Fox News headline yesterday that, you know, I come from Tampa, right?
Yep.
I came here from Tampa. Both my kids born there. Love Tampa. Miss home every day. Boarded up my house at least 5 times over the years. Lived through a number of hurricanes and tropical storms over the years. But this one was dubbed by Fox the storm of the century.
Okay.
Yeah. And I thought, this is the hysterical reporting that's got people going crazy.
Well.
And, of course, Amy Klobuchar in New York is blaming the Republicans for hurricanes now. You know, these people buy into this stuff, man. You got to wonder, have you lived? Were you around? How old are you? You know, hurricanes created the Florida Peninsula. They'll take it someday. Same thing with the Outer Banks and everything else. And my gosh, it's the Earth doing what the Earth does. There have always been hurricanes, long before humans were here. And they will be here long after humans exist. Ridiculous, hysterical reporting. But I saw a really disturbing Montana woman shoots and skins Siberian husky she mistook for a wolf. Did you see this?
Oh, I did not see this. Wow.
This just popped up on my alert. Wow. I don't even know why I got that alert. Maybe it's because it had shot and shoot. And
poor husky.
Well, to make matters worse, after she realized what she did, she posted it to social media.
Ugh.
What is wrong with people? Andy Hoosier, the voice of reason, joins me today. I need some reason here. Andy, what in the world gives?
Hey, you know what? If I got a wolf like that and I wanted to show it off to the world, I guess I would post it on social media as well. But once you found out what it was, maybe you should retract that a little.
Like it's probably somebody's pet?
Yeah.
that you just shot and killed and skinned alive, and then when you find that out, then you post it?
Now, I'm curious on why she talked about the entire process of skinning it and everything else. I mean, was she trying to make a rug, or was she trying to stuff it? What was the purpose? What was she trying to do here?
It sounds like you had seen this. Were you?
Time to serve it up. Welcome to Bulldog Volleyball on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP and online at ksvptv.com. Sports on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP and online at ksvptv.com are presented by PVT, Sondy Stockton, and State Farm of Artesia, Artesia Animal Clinic, Central Valley Electric, Devon Energy, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and ENMU Roswell, Hermosa Church of Christ, J.S. Warden Son, HF Sinclair, Smile Expressions, Forest Tire, Crouch Plumbing, Incredible Printing, Cisco Equipment, Bob Reed Pest Control, KFC of Artesia, Maze Lumber, Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Big O Tires, Adobe Rose, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Tay Branch of Artesia, Rebel Daughters Barbecue, J&J Home Care, Lois Oliver Real Estate, Faith Baptist Church, Artesia Credit Union, Deans Incorporated, Frost Mortgage, H&R Block, Turpinning & Sons, Kane Electric Supply, Artesia Family Healthcare, Hawker & Sons, LaFonda Restaurant, Western Bank, Guy Chevy, Artesia Ford, Maupin & Brown, Artesia General Hospital, Business Notions, and First National Bank. Now, get set for volleyball action on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP and online at ksvptv.com.
Holy guacamole! The best guacamole in the Pecos Valley is at LaFonda Restaurant in Artesia. Holy guacamole! Everything is coming in fresh by the truckload. Avocados, green chilies, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. The makings of our signature salsa, golden fried chili rellenos, and of course our guacamole. Holy guacamole, what are you waiting for? LaFonda Restaurant, 210 West Main in Artesia, with plenty of parking off Highway 285. Holy guacamole!
Hello, this is Andrew Davidson, Market President for First National Bank Artesia, inviting you to come and bank with us. We offer a full range of financial products that create possibilities in the lives we touch, and in this community we're proud to serve. Our friendly staff understands the importance of every financial transaction, whether you want to open a checking account or a personal loan or finance your business or commercial property, or want to apply for a home loan. We're here to help. First National Bank Artesia. We're big enough to serve, small enough to care, and proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Call First National Bank in Artesia, 575-746-4794. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
If you need a Kubota that works and plays hard, stop looking. You'll find everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
My name is Larry Dean. I'm the discipleship pastor here at Faith Baptist Church, and I'd like to invite you to something we call faith groups. Now, there are a ton of resources out there to help people better understand the Bible, but I believe the very best way to grasp the truths of Scripture is to get together with other adults on a regular basis to study the Bible. And that's what we do every Wednesday night here at Faith Baptist Church. So if you're not in a weekly Bible study, come join us this Wednesday at 6:15 for faith groups. Thanks, God bless, and go Bulldogs.
Hey there, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling and Robbie Blue here on KSVP Radio, AM 990 and FM 93.7. And, of course, live streaming, KSVPTV.com, where the Bulldogs and the Lady Bulldogs come to play. We've got a great matchup tonight here live from Roswell as the Artesia Lady Bulldogs are being hosted by the Roswell Lady Coyotes. And, Robbie, I think it's going to be a pretty good matchup.
It should be a good matchup. We've met them already twice this year. Bulldogs able to win both of those matchups, but Roswell coming in tonight 9-5 on the year. They've lost to us twice, Goddard, who's number 1 in 4A, and then Hobbs and Capital. So a good Roswell team tonight, facing off against our good Artesia team, walking in there 8-4. They lost to Jowl, Mayfield, and then their last 2 games up in Albuquerque, Cleveland, and they met Goddard up there and lost to Goddard in that tournament.
We're 8-4, so I'm mistaken. I thought we were 10-2. I saw something. I saw something somewhere said we were 10-2, but it was wrong or I misread it.
I'm going by Max Preps.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're going to have the national anthem based on what I'm seeing. They said something over the PA, but we were talking, so I missed that.
Well, just coming in tonight, the Roswell Coyotes they're in 5A, which is a class above us, and they're ranked 16th in 5A. And Artesia Bulldogs coming in 4A tonight, and they're ranked 4th right now, where Goddard's number 1.
So it'll be a good matchup. Like you said, we've already played them twice. We've defeated them both times.
Yeah.
Once in a tournament and once at Artesia in the Bulldog Pit. And then we are going to have the national anthem. We're going to keep it here so you can enjoy the anthem with us. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back here as the Bulldogs and Rockets are about to be introduced. We're going to get some things straight. You all right there?
Yeah, it got caught in the groove down there.
Yep.
So we're good. Thank you.
So both teams going to be introduced. I think we'll go through the rosters as well. You want to read through those? You want me to? Okay. So for the Roswell Coyotes, number 0, Addison De La Cerda. She is a sophomore and a defensive specialist. Number 1, Emily Marquez, the defensive specialist sophomore. Number 2, Malia Dumlau. She is a opposite side hitter and a senior. Number 3, Emily Enriquez. She's a right side hitter, senior. Another senior, their setter, Mayela Velasco. She is number 4. Number 5 is Mariah Samario, an outside hitter, senior. A defensive specialist sophomore is number 6, Jaylyn Benitez. Number 7 is Sarah Morales. Elena Tarin. Number 11 is Marina Reese. She's a right side hitter, senior. Number 13 is Annalise Casey. She's a middle blocker, senior. And then we also have number 12 that we didn't get on our roster, but we know she's in, and that is Anna McFerris. So she's also on the roster for the Roswell Coyotes. The head coach is Heather Baca. Hannah? I said Anna.
It's because you wrote Anna.
I know, I see that. So Hannah McFerris for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. The lineup goes like this. Sophomore, number 1, Carmen Harvey. She's a defensive specialist. Senior, number 2, Elena Harvey, her older sister, outside hitter. Number 3 is another senior for the Bulldogs, Destiny Johnson. And I think she is a outside hitter maybe. Junior, number 5, Kenna Morrison, also up on the front line, probably an outside hitter. Number 6, Charity Argo, she is a setter and an outside hitter. Senior, junior setter is number 8, Kimber Beltran, and number 9, her older sister, Coda Beltran, is our libero, and she is a senior. Junior middle hitter is number 10, Madison Martinez. Number 11, Hattie Martinez, is a middle hitter as well, and she is a sophomore. Number 13, Millyanne Gray, is a defensive specialist senior. Number 16, Zoe Warren, is an outside hitter junior, and junior defensive specialist, number 17, Kaylin Owens. Head coach is Coach Alan Williams. Head coach for Roswell is Heather Baca. So Robbie's writing down the starters. I think that's what you're getting, the starters. Are your ears good? Do we need to adjust anything?
Can you turn you up a little bit?
Which one is me, that one or you? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, I'm number 2. Sorry about that, folks. We're getting set up here. So ears, good? Okay. So we're back, and both teams have been introduced. Now, we had Roswell did something unique tonight. They had their senior night, but before they introduced their seniors and their parents, they introduced our seniors, and they took them a little bag.
And we were sitting watching, thinking I've never seen that before.
I've never seen it before.
So senior night, had the parents walk out. We did senior for the Coyotes, read their what they're doing in high school, what their desires are. But then, it was pretty cool to watch them announce our seniors, and each one of their seniors ran a bag over to them.
Yeah, so all of our seniors got announced tonight with that, as you said, a bag. Who knows what was in it, but I'm sure some neat stuff.
Yeah.
And so that was cool. I kind of poo-pooed it, but it was cool. Is that right, poo-pooed?
Yeah.
Robbie said, that was pretty cool, and I kind of went,
You did.
See, I'm telling on myself. But no, it was a nice gesture, and it was a cool presentation, and we do it too. I don't think we've ever done the bag for the other team, but we have senior night. I guess everybody does. So the girls are on the floor now for the Bulldogs, the starters. They're wearing, if you're not watching, if you're listening, wearing all black unis with white numbers and letters and outlined in orange. And, of course, our libero has an orange jersey with the black shorts. Roswell in white tops with their red shorts and red letters and numbers. And, Robbie, I'm going to turn it over to you.
All right, on the court for the Coyotes is Dumlau, Samario, Morales, Barola, Tardine, and McFerris. For the Bulldogs, it's Elena, Destiny, Charity, Kimber, Coda, and Hattie. It's our starting lineups tonight. Argo's going to go back to serve first for the visiting Bulldogs. The JV was able to pull it out. We were able to watch them come back and win the last 2 sets. Argo with the soft serve right over the middle. Roswell set it up. Tardine sets with the big swing, but dug by the Bulldogs. Argo will set Kimber on the left side, and that's out.
Good try there. She tried to go down the line there on the left side and just a little bit long over the corner.
And Benitez will go back to serve with the Coyotes leading 1-0 over the Bulldogs here in the first set. Benitez serve will be taken by Mortensen. Back set by Argo to Elena, dug by the Coyotes. They'll quickly set up the opposite side to Morales. Dug by Argo. Coda will go across to Johnson. Swing by her is a kill.
Wow, what a big swing by the lefty, and kind of got them off balance there. They were backing up, and she hit it hard, but she hit it right in the middle. It was a good effort by Roswell, just unable to come up with it.
Tied up 1-1 here as Elena will serve. Nice pass by the Coyotes. Tarlene will set Samario over there. Roll shot dug by Argo. Elena will set Johnson. Cross-court shot, and there's a kill.
That's the same shot she just took before. Hit it down on cross-court, and they couldn't get to it. Hattie Harrison had come in for Coda Beltran. I didn't get that in there.
Bulldogs up 2-1. Elena Harvey to serve again. And that'll be taken by Benitez. Tardine over to Samario, and there's a kill for the Coyotes.
Yeah, that was a good kill. She really built up for that and came down hard on a good swing.
Tied up 2-2.
Harvey checked out for the Bulldogs and coming back in is Coda Beltran. And we've got 2 new Roswell Coyotes coming in, Velasco and Enriquez, I think.
Velasco will serve. That'll be taken by Argo right on the net. Kimber goes up, but Enriquez wins that battle.
One of those happy birthdays. Hopefully we get some of those go our way tonight.
The Coyotes take the lead 3-2. Velasco will go back to serve again. This time Argo, nice pass to Kimber. All the way across to Harrison. The roll shot dug by Samardio, set by Velasco. Dug by Artesia's Johnson. Argo will set Cota by the 10-foot line. Dug on the back row by Velasco. Tip shot by Enriquez. Dug by Artesia out of the net. Johnson, Argo takes it deep. Roswell's there. Velasco sets Samardio again, and it's out.
What a volley there by the Lady Bulldogs. That ball looked like it was a lost cause. They dug it out of the net and got it over and ended up taking the point.
Tied up 3-3. Destiny Johnson back to serve for the Bulldogs. Nice jump serve by Destiny. That'll be taken by Morales. Dumlau gets it over for Roswell. Johnson to Argo. Right in the middle to Harrison. Nice dig by the Coyotes. Velasquez, they get it over. Argo will chase it down. And Haddison calls it free ball for the Coyotes. Velasco will set up. Samardio down the line and a kill for Samardio.
Boy, she hit that right on the line over there on the left side on her left, the Bulldogs' right. Coming in for the Bulldogs is number 17, Kaylin Owens. And taking a seat will be Destiny Johnson.
Coyotes lead 4-3. Samardio with the serve. Cota, nice pass. Kimber back set to Hattie. It's a slide, and they were able to dig that. Velasco sets Dumlau over there, and it's a good kill by Dumlau.
Good effort back there trying to get to it with her foot was Kaylin Owens, but unable to get it. No, that was it Owens?
Yeah, it was Owens.
It was Owens. Good effort, just unable to get it up.
Samardio with the serve again, leading 5-2, and that'll be out. Point Bulldogs.
So Roswell pretty much every team we see is going to do that. They're going to be real aggressive with their serves. She tried to hit that hard and get them to take it, and Bulldogs just got out of the way of it, luckily.
Kimber Beltran back to serve, trailing 4-5. Floats one over the net, goes right up on the net. Harrison puts it down for the kill.
So Hattie, she got a happy birthday, and she put it right down, both hands. Didn't hit a big swing, but just put it right down where they couldn't get it.
Takes a lot of discipline not to swing it that right on the net, because then you'll hit the net.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure they're trained to do that, what she just did.
Yep. Tied up 5-5. Kimber with the serve, and that goes way out.
I'm not sure. That one looked like it took off on her. It did. Like she didn't expect it to do that.
They usually go down, and that one just was rice ball. Coyotes lead 6-5. Morales will go back to serve for the Coyotes. She'll drop it right over the net. Cota, nice pass to Kimber. Back set to Morrison. Nice. Oh, no, they said she didn't. Nice kill.
Yeah, it wasn't a pancake enough. It got down. Hattie Harrison checks out. Elena Harvey back in for the Bulldogs. And I apologize, I missed the Roswell Coyote coming in.
Cota back to serve, tied up 6-6. Good serve by Cota, taken by Morales. Velasco, quick hit at the middle by Enriquez, but Hattie blocks it twice, or Harvey blocks it twice. Roswell gets that back over. Cota to Kimber, cross court to Argo. Big swing by her. Nice kill.
Beautiful kill, beautiful set. The whole thing, what the girls did on Bulldog side that time, right in their offense.
Good net play by Artesia that time to keep the ball alive as they go up 7-6. Cota to serve again. And that will sell out on her.
And she had the same kind of look. I just watched her face as her sister did Kimber. She's like, wait, that's not what I meant.
Yeah.
All right, coming in for the Coyotes is 10 and 12, and that's Tareen and McFerris checking into the ball game.
Tareen will go back to serve. Tied up 7-7. Cota, nice pass to Argo. Cross court set to Harvey. Line shot is a kill.
You know, that ball was really close to the net. She did a really good job hitting that. It was almost like instead of coming all the way through, she like just slapped it with her wrist.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That way she didn't hit the net.
She
good
couldn't
job.
follow through.
Right.
8-7, Bulldogs lead. Morrison back to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. And that's going to sell out on her.
Johnson had checked back in for the Bulldogs, and checking out was Owens.
Tied up 8-8. Dumlau to serve. That'll be taken by Morrison, and it goes out of bounds. Point Coyotes.
Yeah, that wasn't the pass she meant to do there on that serve. Just fell into no man's land.
So Roswell's Warriors trading points here. They're up 9-8. Dumlau would serve again. Coda this time will come across to Johnson. It's going to be a free ball for Roswell as Coda gets that over. Morales will set Samario. Cross-court shot by her is good.
I tell you what, Samario is really showing tonight. She's got a lot of kills. I don't know how many so far, but several kills for the Coyotes.
And a lot in her bag as she's gone line, middle court, and that time cross-court.
Yeah.
Dumlau will serve again. Coyotes now up 10-8. Kimber, nice pass to Argo. Argo takes second shot over for a point.
And, that's one of those times where they're peeking, and she saw that they were moving into position to get a block, and she put it right where the girl left. And, in fact, it was Samario that had left that spot because she was going in for the block.
Good play by Argo. She goes back to serve, trailing 10-9. Morales to Taline. Quick set in the middle. Tip shot dug by Elena. Argo back to Coda. Coda hits it over. Free ball. Samario, Taline. Quick set in the middle again. And McPherson missed it. Point Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was awkward looking. I think she just was coming down.
The timing was off.
Yeah.
Tied up 10-10. Argo back to serve again for the Bulldogs. She'll just drop that one. Float it over. Pass by Morales, Tarlene. They'll set up Samario. Blocked at the net, but out of bounds.
Harvey and Johnson both got up there for it, but they just was so well hit. It went off their hands right and out of bounds. Is checking back in is number 6 for the Coyotes, and that is Morales. She'll go back to serve.
Benitez.
Oh,
sorry.
Benitez, sorry.
Benitez serves. Kimber past Argo. Back to Kimber. Swing by her. Blocked at the net by the Coyotes. Good block by Morales and McPherson.
Just a good block, yep. I said the right number and then looked at the wrong person.
Yeah, well, sorry.
No, I'm glad you corrected it.
Benitez again serving, leading 12-10. Coda to Argo. Quick set in the middle, Johnson, and there's a kill for Johnson.
Johnson with a good kill right in the middle, as you said. What she did there, she just went straight down the middle. She didn't go either side. She was in the middle, so she just hit it right down the middle. As the Bulldogs Hattie Harrison checked back in. Coda checked out.
Elena Harvey serves. Taken by Morales. Goes to Tarlene, and a shot by Samario. Boy, I wish they had the kills on the board here. She's got about 5 or 6 already.
Yeah, she's got several. All right, Coda back in. Harvey will take a seat for the Bulldogs, and coming in for Roswell will be Enriquez and Velasco. As Tarine and McPherson will take a seat.
Velasco will go back to serve. Coyotes leading 13-11. First set here tonight. Argo passes to Kimber. To Coda behind the 10-foot line. Nice shot by Coda. Nice play by Dumlau. They'll pass it over to Samario. She'll tip it. Nice save by Argo, but it couldn't get to her.
Not quite a pancake, but almost. I mean, I saw her fist was doubled. I guess when you get under it with your flat hand, that's called a pancake.
Coyotes go up 14-11. Velasco with the serve again. Argo to Kimber. Kimber back set to Johnson, and she just didn't get to that one, so point Coyotes.
Yeah, she went with the right hand because out of necessity, just where the pass was, and like you said, she just couldn't get to it. And Coach Williams calls a timeout. We'll see about we'll start keeping track of it again like we did the other night. So a timeout to stop the bleeding. We'll see if we can get that point back. Coyotes lead 15-11 here in the first set. Best of 5 for the match, as always. As you said when we were coming in, we got to watch the JV. When we got here, JV was down 1-0 in the middle of the second game.
They lost, yeah.
And so JV, they best play 2 of 3. And so they ended up coming back and winning the second one. And I guess the third one's where they went into – no, the second one's where they went into the points. What was the final score?
28-26.
Okay, so they had to go extra because the third game is to 15.
Yep.
And they won that one too. So JV does get the win, and now the varsity looking to do the same.
I've been coming here since 2008, and that man has been calling sideline judge since 2008. He's just a volunteer that comes and calls the lines.
Likes volleyball.
Every time.
Probably knows it.
Yep.
Big, tall guy.
Coyotes lead 15-11. Morrison goes to Kimber. Argo behind the 10-foot line hits it out.
I said big, tall because he might have played volleyball.
Yeah,
I mean,
he might have.
Who knows? But you don't have to be tall to play volleyball.
Coyotes lead 16-11. Velasco with the serve, and that goes out. Good job by Argo and Morrison.
Good decision.
Bulldogs trail 12-16. First set here tonight. Destiny Johnson back to serve for the Bulldogs. Senior, 5'9". Good left-handed serve there. Nice pass by Velasco, good block at the net by the Bulldogs.
Harrison and Kimber went up and got that block. And it's always fun to see that, and they just put it right down in the other side instead of out of bounds. They had their hands positioned just right.
16-13, Coyotes lead. Destiny Johnson with the serve off the net. Able to get that pass up. The back set to Samario, and she hits it in the net.
That was a great serve. It tipped the net, and they still got it up, and then Samario just not able to get it over the top with her big hit.
16-14, Bulldogs trail. Destiny Johnson again with the serve. Dumlau hits it up in the air, chased down by Morales, and they try to get it over, and they can't.
The serve has a lot to do with that.
Yeah, it does.
And that was a great serve by Destiny.
All right, down by 1 now. They were trailing by 5. 16-15. Johnson again with the serve. She drops that one over the net. Dumlau to Velasco, across to Morales. Her kill shot is out.
And now Roswell calls a timeout. By the way, it's 100%.
So far.
So far.
You're right.
Now we got a timeout. They're going to stop the
What
bleeding.
they call that, coach's point?
Yeah, coach's point. That's what Coach Lou told
Yes.
us. Yeah,
Yep.
so it's 16-16. Roswell takes the timeout. We'll see if it holds true. So the girls right now 8-4 on the season. The defending state champs in Class 4A. Getting ready now, as I think you said it earlier, but I'll repeat it.
I didn't.
It's been a while.
I didn't say it.
Getting ready to go into district. You know, they've been on the road a lot. They've been going to a lot of tournaments. Been on the road this whole month. And so finally going to get some home games and getting ready to go into district play soon and try to defend. And they will try to defend their state championship, both district and state. Or did we win district last year? I don't think we did.
I don't think we did. Goddard did.
Yeah.
And Goddard's number 1 this year in 4A. They're really, really good again, as they are. Great program, great girls, great coaching. So it'll be interesting to see district play again. As they're number 1, we're number 4. And they beat us already once this year. So Destiny Johnson with the serve, tied up 16-16, and now we are 100% as that serve goes out.
We stay 100%. Crazy how that coaches still works. Checking in for the Bulldogs is Owens, and Destiny will get the chance to take a break.
Samario with the serve for the Coyotes, up 17-16. Drops it right over, goes off of Harrison, chased down by Argo. Coda gets it over, free ball for Roswell. As Samario gets a quick set in the middle to Enriquez. Bulldogs dig that. Back to Kimber. Nice swing by her, dug by the Coyotes. Second shot taken over. Coda runs it down. Kimber will get it to Argo. Back row to the Coyotes, and Velasquez will set Dumlau over there, and she hits it off the block. Point Coyotes.
Pretty good volley there between the two teams, back and forth. Coyotes come out on top on it.
Samario go back to serve, leading 18-16 over the Bulldogs. Coda, nice pass to Kimber. Set to Morrison. Tip shot over the double block. Dug by Velasco. Samario will drop it over the net. Bulldogs are there. Argo drops it over the net, but Morales is there. Back set by Velasco to Benitez. Dug by Argo. Quick set to Morrison off the net. Roswell gets it over. Argo to Coda. Cross-court set to Kimber. Big swing by her. Dug by Benitez. And they will set Dumlau. Goes off the pole. Bulldog point.
Wow. There was some scrambling right there in that episode.
There was a lot.
Goddard 25-15 over Hobbs in set 1.
Nice.
Got an update from Gene.
Coyotes 18, Bulldogs 17 here. Kimber with the serve. Velasco will back set to Benitez, and that's a good kill by Benitez from behind the 10-foot line. Actually, that was Samario. Sorry, I thought it was 6. It was number 5. Another kill.
And 6, Benitez does take a seat. Coming in for her, was it number 0, De La Cerda?
Morales with the serve, leading 19-17. Kimber, quick set in the middle to Hattie, off the net, and down. Oh, it hit out. Hit the net, went out. Kyle point.
Darn, I thought that was going to be a point for us.
I did too. So Kyle's hit 21st as they lead 20-17. Morales serves out. Point Bulldogs.
Checking back in for Hattie Harrison will be number 2, Elena Harvey, for the Bulldogs. And you're going to have to, when we have time, you'll explain to me what just happened.
I didn't see what happened.
I know, I'll tell you.
Coda with the serve, and that sails out on her.
Oh, we traded them right there. They gave us one, and we gave it back. All right, checking in is number 12 and number 10, so that's going to be McFerris and Tarin checking in for Enriquez and Velasco for the Coyotes.
Carlene will go back to serve. Coyotes lead 21-18. First set here tonight. That serve is in, right between Kimber and Owens.
They thought it was going to get longer than it was. That was really in by a bunch. I think it fooled them.
It did. 22-18, Coyote lead. Taline with the serve again. Coda with a nice pass to Argo. Back set to Morrison. Tip shot right in the middle, but they're going to call Morrison in the net.
She got into the net.
Where she came flying up there and couldn't stay out of it.
Yep.
Coyote lead 23-18. Taline back to serve again. Lefty serves. Coda, nice pass to Argo. Comes across to Elena Harvey. Dug on the back row by Morales. Free ball for Artesia. Kimber to Coda. Back set to Argo. Big swing by Argo is out. Boy, we got some unforced errors that are killing us this set.
Yeah, it seems like we're a little out of whack this first set.
All right, set point for the Coyotes, 24-18. Taline to serve. And that'll be taken by Kimber. Chased down by Argo. Coda behind the 10-foot line off the net. Dug by the Coyotes. It's going to be a free ball for Artesia. Argo to Kimber. Kimber's second shot goes over, and it scores.
Same thing there. She decided to go over instead of setting it, and it worked. All right, coming in is going to be Destiny Johnson for Kaylin Owens.
All right, set point again, but the Bulldogs are serving this time. Coyotes 24, Bulldogs 19. Morrison with the serve. Taken by Dumlau, and there's an ace.
Just a hard ball to handle, I guess. Had some good spin on it. Went off of her funny, went backwards. So point Bulldogs. Do you calm down your aggressiveness here?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. 24-20. Morrison with the serve. Nice pass by Morales. Taline all the way across court to Samario. Deep shot by her, dug by Coda. Kimber, cross court set to Argo. Tip shot at the net. Score, Argo.
Wow, she did a good job not getting into that net. The pass was a little into the net, and she
went with her.
She just tipped it and stopped.
Yeah, and went with her left hand too.
Quick stop. All right, here was what I saw that I had a question on. It's happened twice in this set, and I know I've probably already been explained.
Yeah, I'm probably going to say I don't have an answer to it, but go ahead.
You do, because you know volleyball.
No.
So they didn't have. There's twice now we brought in a girl that wasn't the libero that they just came in. There wasn't any hand, put your hands up and look at the ref.
No, and I know that, but I can't, I don't know what it is.
There's something about the rotation that allows you to do it a couple times.
It's a substitution, yeah, that lets you do it, and maybe somebody out there listening will text you or me and let us know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know where Hannah, and I can't think of your daughter's married name, but I don't know where she's at. She should be telling us right now. She's probably not even watching.
I'll call her between sets and ask her.
Why isn't she watching her dad? I don't understand.
Yeah.
She's not busy.
Watching a 9-month-old. All right, 24-21, Bulldogs trail. Morrison with the serve. That'll be taken by Morales into the bleachers. Hey, we got a point.
1 out of 3.
That was a great coaching point by Coach Williams.
No, he didn't take the timeout. They did.
Oh.
They were trying to.
That was a great coaching point by Coach Williams.
Okay.
22-24, Morrison with the serve. Dumlau, nice set to Taline. Back set to Dumlau. Shot is dug by Morrison. Kimber will get it to Coda behind the 10-foot line. Swing by her is dug on the back row. Free ball for Artesia. Well, tipped at the net. Nice dig by Johnson. And Roswell puts it down for the set win, 25-22.
There was a play there. Both several of our players and Coach Williams comes off the bench and asks about that, but to no avail.
Well, it looked like she came over the net. Ball wasn't over on their side. She came over the net and hit it down. That's what it looked like.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to take a break. As we said, Roswell now has a 1-0 lead here in the best of 5. KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. We'll be back.
Are you a friend of God? Jesus says in John chapter 15 and verse 14, "You are my friends if you do what I command." It's so nice to see that God sees us as friends. He's redeemed us from our role of slave and elevated us to friend, child, chosen, and loved. Aren't you glad that you can declare these truths over your life today. So as you think about life today and you think about your issues or your hang-ups, your problems, walk in the reality that you're a friend of God, that you can come to his throne room and talk to him and ask him to help you. And so as you look at life, do you see yourself as a friend of God because you know God? If you struggle with that, come visit us sometime at the Hermosa Church of Christ on the corner of Bush and 26th Street. We worship at 10:10 a.m. on Sundays.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
The Adobe Rose restaurant showcases the vibrant cuisine and rich culture of New Mexico, with a menu and decor specializing in unique flavors and themes of the Southwest. Fine dining in the evening provides an intimate and one-of-a-kind experience. Dine in the Adobe Rose beautiful courtyard with a fire pit centerpiece, bubbling pond, and live music from local artists on those perfect New Mexico evenings. Experience the Adobe Rose located on 13th Street, Artesia.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. Robbie Blue with the call.
Dumlau with the serve in the second set. Kimber to Argo, Dakota behind the 10-foot line. Nice job on the back row by Morales to dig that kill. Nice block at the net by the Bulldogs. Roswell able to get that block up and get it over the net. Coda on the back row. Nice pass to Kimber. Kimber to Coda. Coda gets it over. Tarlene pass over, and they'll get it to Samario, and she'll just put it over the net. Argo's there. Kimber to Elena Harvey. Nice shot by her, dug by Tarlene. Morales over to Dumlau. Dumlau back row shot, dug by Morrison. Kimber set at the net to Elena Harvey, and a shot by Elena Harvey, tipped by the Coyotes. Point Bulldogs.
Great volley. There's been a lot of good back and forths here in these early sets. I want to shout out to Ryder Champion. He's watching online. Thanks,
Hello,
Ryder.
Ryder.
Thanks for tuning in.
We saw Ryder the other day.
We did. Got to see him, and always good to see Ryder.
Bulldogs lead 1-0. Argo with the serve. Nice serve by her. Morales to Talene. And there's a shot by Barola. And they're going to call a double hit on Artesia.
Yeah, Coach Williams, rightfully so, says, why did you wait till we hit it the second time? Because she called it on the first hit. And Coach Williams is saying, wait a minute.
Yeah. And she's not going to answer him. Oh, wow. She said replay.
So she did. Wow. Now the coach for Russell saying, wait a minute.
I'm impressed with her. Because most referees, even when they make a mistake, they won't fix it.
Yeah.
That's a good job.
It was, and she did call it really late.
Yeah.
They were still playing, and it was off the first hit, so yeah.
So we'll replay that point. 1-0, Bulldogs lead. Argo again to serve. That'll be taken by Morales. Tarlene with the back set again to Barola. Bulldogs, Coda over to Destiny Johnson. Dug on the back row by Morales. They'll set up Dumlau. Dug by Argo. Coda to Johnson. Big swing by Johnson and a kill.
Oh, man. She went down the right sideline with a left-hand slam. What a pretty play.
I asked her mom the other day who taught her to play volleyball, and she said she did. Not her dad.
Oh, her mom taught her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bulldogs lead 2-0. Argo with the serve. Dumlau with the pass to Tarlene. Dumlau free ball for Artesia. Coda. Nice pass on the net to Argo. Back to Elena Harvey. Dug by Tarlene. They'll set Samario. Her line shot dug by Argo. Coda back set to Kimber. Tip shot by Kimber. It's a point.
She just tipped it right over the top of the two girls coming up to block it. Good job there. I think the pass was a little in front of her. She needed to do that, but she made the smart play. Good play.
3-0. Bulldogs lead this second set. They lost the first one. Argo with the serve. Morales to Tarlene to Samario. Swing by her, dug by Coda. Argo, cross-court set to Kimber. Big swing by her is out.
Just long, didn't get quite down on top of it as she might have wanted to. As number 6 checks back in, that's Benitez. And coming in to serve will be Benitez. She came in for number 8, Barola.
And that will be Samario serving. Argo hits it over for Bulldogs right on the net. Morrison with the dig, but then no one went to get that second hit. That should have been, let's see, Kimber's in there to set. So should have been Kimber, but they messed up. Miscommunication. Bulldogs lead 3-2. Coda, that goes off of her. Argo has to hit it up in the air, and that's going to be a point.
Two points in a row look really out of whack. The first three look really good, and then those two just out of whack.
So Benitez back to serve again, tied up 3-3. This time Morrison will go to Argo, cross court to Coda behind the 10-foot line. Her shot dug on the back row nicely by the Coyotes, and they'll get it over. Kimber will go to Johnson. Johnson hits it in the net, rolls on the top, and falls for Coyote point.
Tough one there. Johnson was right at the 10-foot line. She's up on the front, but she had backed up for defense, and then that's where the pass took her.
Coyotes lead 4-3, and that hits the net, but good job by Johnson to get it to Argo. All the way across the timber. Tip shot dug by Tarlene. Benitez will get it over for the Coyotes. Coda to Kimber. She drops it over the net. Morales is there. Actually, is going to hit it over the bleachers and a point for the Bulldogs.
Another just awkward-looking play, but worked for the Bulldogs. Hattie Harrison checks back in. Coda Beltran takes a seat, and got her win set 2, 25-23, so they're 2 up on Hobbs.
Elena Harvey back to serve. Tied up 4-4. That'll be taken by Dumlau. Tarlene go to Samario. Swing by her. Back row, Argo with the dig. Elena Harvey goes to Kimber. Free ball for the Coyotes. Morales, Tarlene to Samario. Big swing by her. And a kill.
Left side hitter right there. Is that what you call that?
Yep.
She has done all of her kills from that left side. Samario has. As Harvey takes a seat, coming back in is Coda Beltran. And on the other side coming in is number 4, Velasco. And she'll replace Tarine, who will get a break.
Velasco will be serving, now leading 5-4. That serve taken by Argo. Nice pass to Kimber in the middle. Johnson with a tip shot dug by the Coyotes. Velasquez to Samario. Back row shot off of Coda and a point. I'm telling you, she got about 10 kills on the night.
She does, and that was a different kind of a kill. She saw that she could just push that ball into a spot where there wasn't anybody, and she did it with both hands. She just pushed it and went straight into a spot.
Coyotes lead 6-4. Velasco's serve taken by Morrison. Kimber will go back set to Johnson. Her kill shot dug on the back row. Dumlau to Morales off the net. Johnson digs it for the Bulldogs. Argo to Coda behind the 10-foot line, and that's in for a kill.
I've been watching Coda, and I know we're way up here. It doesn't look like she's getting high enough to be over the net with her hand, and I'm bringing that out of the blue here to the fans, but I know up in Rio Rancho she got called for being too high. It's a new rule this year in New Mexico volleyball.
Johnson now serves trailing 6-5. That'll go off for Morales and an ace for Johnson.
That ball had to be spinning. You know, we see it in Carlsbad because we sit up in the mezzanine behind, which is really the only place I think we get to do that. But what a great serve there by Destiny.
Tied up 6-6. Second set here. Coyotes won the first set. Dumlau to Velasco. Quick set in the middle, but unable to get there is Enriquez. Point Bulldogs.
And we needed that. We got back on top now, 7-6.
Destiny back to serve again. Good serve by Destiny, taken by Morales. Good pass by her to Velasquez. Back set to Samario, dug by Argo. Coda will go back to Argo behind the 10-foot line. Dug on the back row by Velasco. Dumlau will set Samario, and Argo back set to Morrison. Blocked at the net by the Coyotes.
Checking back in for Artesia will be Kaylin Owens, and she'll come in, and Destiny Johnson will get a break.
Tied up 7-7. Samario back to serve for the Coyotes. That serve is good pass by Coda. Kimber, quick set in the middle of the Hattie Johnson. Nice dig by the Coyotes to set up their offense right on the net. Comes off the net. It's going to be 4 hits.
That's got to be 4. You said Hattie Johnson.
Oh, wow. Hattie Johnson.
That's a combo if everybody don't know. That's Hattie Harrison and Destiny Johnson. They're both good.
Nice. Bulldogs lead 8-7. Kimber serve goes in the net. Tied up 8-8.
A little bit of back and forth again here in set number 2. Checking back into the ball game is Barola for the Coyotes. And Benitez gets a break.
Morales will serve, and that serve won't make it over the net. Point
Again,
Bulldogs.
Back and forth here. Unforced errors. Harvey, see right there, they did it. Harvey checked in for Harrison, and they just slapped hands and came in so they didn't have to do the old stand at the line and put your hand up and all that stuff.
So everybody knows I called someone that knows way more about volleyball than us, and she didn't know. So she's going to look it up. All right, Kyle set it right on the net. Enriquez with the kill.
That was deceiving. I thought that was on the other side of the black line from where we're sitting.
I did too.
I really
thought
did.
it was out.
But it obviously wasn't. Nobody's jumping up and down for the Bulldogs. All right, coming in for Roswell, Tarin, and McFerris. And taking a seat will be Enriquez and Velasco.
Tarin will go back to serve, tied up 9-9. That serve be taken by Kimber. Coda on the back row will get it to Lena Harvey. Swing by her is hit out. It's hard to do when you set them from the back row to get on top of that ball and get it down.
Yeah.
Tarlene again to serve, now leading 10-9. And Kimber, nice pass to Argo. Good set to Lena Harvey. That goes off of Tarlene, chased down by Morales. That'll be tipped over by Tarlene to Owens. Kimber, quick set in the middle to Harvey. Dug by Tarlene. Morales will go back to Samardio. She'll just hit it over. Coda goes to Kimber. Back set to Morrison. Tip shot by Morrison is down.
She just tipped that right into the middle. They had really flooded over there to block her shot, and she didn't do her normal big swing. She was able to just put it in the hole. Destiny Johnson checks in. Thought I'd throw that one in.
That was on purpose.
That was. Owens takes a seat.
Morrison, nice serve, tied up 10-10. Tarlene back set to Dumlau, blocked at the net by the Bulldogs.
And I think there were two that went up there, Harvey and Argo. But I think Argo got every bit of that, just blocked it straight down.
Bulldogs lead 11-10. Morrison with the serve, and that'll be an ace from Morrison.
That looked really weird back there in the back for the Coyotes, so I know that ball must have had something going.
Yeah, Samardio and Morales both kind of dove for it, but didn't fully dive and didn't get it.
Yeah.
Bulldogs lead 12-10. Dumlau, Tarlene, back to Dumlau, back row shot dug by Coda. Go to Kimber, cross court set to Argo, big swing and out.
So we've had more of those unforced errors this match than I think you and I, we've only got to call a few games, but it seems like a few more of those tonight than normal.
Bulldogs lead 12-11. Dumlau back to serve. Good serve by her. Kimber to Argo, back set to Lane on the slide shot, and that is tipped. Point Bulldogs.
I saw it too, and the official over in the corner was saying, yeah, it was tipped. He's telling the Roswell coach.
So I haven't seen the slide the few games we've called. I haven't seen it much out of the Bulldogs, but I've seen it already 3 or 4 times tonight.
Yeah. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Argo to serve, leading 13-11. Morales, Tarlene back set to Barello. Dug by the Bulldogs. Morrison cross to Johnson. Cross-court shot dug by Tarlene. Morales will set Samardio, and she'll hit it out.
She tried to go cross-court. Samario's had a lot of success. Really, as you pointed out, anywhere on the court, that was just a little bit long.
Bulldogs up 14-11. Second set here. They lost the first. Need this one. Argo with the serve down the line. Samardio to Tarlene. Back to Samardio. They're going to call double hit on Tarlene.
That's if that ball really moves any, they can call a double hit. And I know it gets a lot more stringent up at the state tournament.
Yep. Bulldogs lead 15-11. Argo again with the serve. Samardio to Tarlene. She'll go back to Samardio. Blocked at the net by the Bulldogs. Roswell able to play that. Take over the second hit. Argo's there. Nice dive by Coda. Argo gets that over from the Bulldog bench. Kyle set up their offense. Quick set in the middle. Dug by Coda. Elena Harvey to Gargo. Back over to the Coyotes, and it falls for a point.
Wow, that was one of those things where you think they're not going to get to that one. And then it was Argo, I think, that chased it down, and she hit a sky ball, made sure it got this side of the – and by the way, it knocked the pole, what is it called, the stick sticks up? The pole. It got knocked silly a while ago. I don't know. But anyway, she just did an absolutely great job digging it where she did to get it over the middle of the net. And then the Bulldogs end up winning the point, and that was on that rally.
Yeah, that kind of hustle and effort that you see makes the difference in a match. Because good teams like this, 2 to 3 points, that's a huge advantage.
Yeah, and, you know, we have got to witness. I have teams that won't chase that down like that. They just won't chase it down like she just did. They know they're going to run it. She ran into the bench. She hit stuff over there, but she dug it up. They're working on Coach Williams is fixing the pole for them.
And he got it fixed.
And he did.
So we'll go back to action here as the Bulldogs lead 16-11. Second set here tonight. They lost the first one, 25-22. Argo back to serve again for the Bulldogs. That was kind of like the timeout, so let's see. Oh, she gets it over. Nice pass by Dumlau. Tarlene chases that down. Samardio will get it over the net. Elena Harvey to Kimber, and they're going to call pole. They're going to call out
on Roswell?
Yes. Yeah, Samardio, it hit the net, and she's going to say it hit the pole too.
The official in the corner said no, but the one on the floor said it did. I saw her shake her head no. That's point Artesia.
17-11, Bulldogs lead. Argo drops it over the net this time. Morales goes to Tarlene, to Samaria. She tries to go corner, and it's blocked. Was that blocked or was that all net?
That was blocked. That was Johnson. And
so quick, I couldn't tell.
Yeah. I think it was blocked. I mean, the people watching probably say, no, that wasn't blocked. Hit the white of the net.
You know what? It's your call.
I know.
If you say it was blocked, I believe it was blocked.
Okay. Now you're making me nervous.
What's going on this Friday night?
Is there a dance or something? I don't know. Am I supposed to take my wife out on a date? Oh, wait, you're talking about Bulldog football. We got a home game as the Santa Teresa Desert Warriors. Are they still, I mean, in all seriousness, are they still called the Desert Warriors?
As far as I know, they are. Yes.
Anyway, Santa T's coming into town, another 5A school. We're going to match up against pre-district, and I think they're ranked in the top 10. They've had some success this year, and so going to be, I hope hope the Bulldogs are up to the task. I believe they will be. And so looking forward to a good game Friday night at the Bulldog Bowl.
All right, back to action here in the Roswell Coyote Den. The Bulldogs lead 18-11. Argo, good serve. Samardio to Tarlene, back to Samardio. Big swing by her. Blocked at the net by the Bulldogs, but dug by McFerris. Taken over by Kimber, and a point for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Kimber went up, got the happy birthday that time, as started with that big block. And then they just got it tipped back up into but just at the net. And so there she was to slam it down.
So big lead for the Bulldogs now as Argo served about 9 or 10 in a row. They lead 19-11. Dumlau, Tarlene back to Samardio. She'll tip shot the middle. Coda chases that down. Argo cross-court set to Kimber. Roll shot by her. Dug by Samardio. Tarlene takes over the second shot, but Coda's there. Back set by Argo. Tip shot by Destiny. And there's a point for the Bulldogs.
See, this is what we're accustomed to seeing. Bulldogs a little more in sync in this game. That first set was just like everything was off a half a bubble.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Bulldogs lead 20-11. Argo again with the serve. Nice serve by her. Dumlau. Good pass to Tarlene. Set to Samardio. Big swing by her. Blocked at the net, but out.
Yeah, it was such a hard hit. They blocked it, but it went up high off of their block and out into the bleachers over there. Checking back in is going to be Benitez. And she'll go back to serve. Checking out is Barola.
As Benitez will serve, Morrison to Argo to Kimber from the left side. Dug on the back row by the Coyotes. Free ball for Artesia as Tarlene gets that over. Coda, nice pass to Argo. Quick set in the middle to Harvey. Nice dig by Benitez. Big swing by Benitez. Dug by Argo. Coda will come back, set to Kimber. Dug on the back row by Dumlau. Tarlene to Samardio. Big swing by her off the Bulldog block and out of bounds.
That has been their go-to right there, going to that left side when Samario is over there. And more times than not, she's had a kill.
So Bulldogs lead 20-13. Benitez with the serve. Kimber, nice pass to Argo. Back set to Harvey. She hit it in the net.
I think that might have been one of those times when Harvey might have been fooled by the set.
Yeah, she wasn't ready for it?
Yeah, it looked like she thought she was going forward and she went back set.
20-14 Bulldogs lead. Morrison, pass to Argo. Set in the middle to Johnson. Roll shot in the middle, dug by Morales. Tarlene across to Samardio. Line shot dug by Argo. Coda, cross-court set to Kimber. Swing by Kimber, cross-court shot dug by Benitez. Tarlene to Samardio. Big swing, blocked by the Bulldogs, saved by Coda. Destiny Johnson gets it over. Dumlau's there. Tarlene back set to Morales. Tip shot by Morales is good.
So there's that tip shot where she knew she had to get it over the top of the two blockers. She did it perfectly, did Morales, and so a point Roswell.
Gamer runs. Bulldogs lead 20-15. Benitez with the serve again. She'll go back to Morrison. Right on the net to Argo, and that's going to be net on Roswell.
Yeah, they got up into the net. I think that's the call.
Yep.
Point Bulldogs. Harrison will check back in. Coda will take a break, and Elena Harvey will go back to serve.
Bulldogs lead 21-15. That serve taken by Dumlau. Nice pass to Tadine. She'll set up Morales. Back row shot is in.
Oh, heartbreaker. Just got in the corner. Harvey will take a seat. Coda will come back in.
We'll trade points at this juncture of the game.
Well, we're up by 5, and we're at 21, yeah.
21-16, Bulldogs lead. Velasco to serve. Argo to Coda. Cross court to Harrison. Free ball for Roswell. Dumlau to Velasco. Samardio off the Bulldog block, and another kill for Samardio.
As soon as we realized she was killing us so much, I should have started writing them down, and I didn't.
Oh.
She just had a really good match. The Roswell little outside hitter.
21-17, Bulldog lead. Velasco with the serve again. Morrison goes off her backwards. Coda's back there. Free ball for Roswell as Argo gets that over. And that'll be Enriquez to Dumlau to Samardio off the Bulldog block, and point.
Another kill.
She hit that softly that time, just off the top of the block.
Coach Williams going to try to get a coach point here. 21-18 is our score. And it was 21-15, I think. I think we were up by 6 when you said, we won't mind trading points. And I was like, yeah, I agree. But then it's been 3 straight.
Yeah, we got to trade points.
We didn't trade.
So talking football, Santa T 3-3 on the year this year. They are ranked number 9 right now by the Max Preps. Oh, no, and the coaches, I think. Coaches, I looked at that. Goddard beat them 19-3 to start the season. And then Mayfield beat them 24-7, both of our district teams there, 2 of our district teams. They beat Lovington 52-39. And they beat Cobury, Valencia, and then they lost to Mountain View El Paso 50-14 last week. So it's a pretty good team coming in here. I looked at them. Good, decent size, decent speed. They do run a spread, so we haven't seen that in a while. I mean, Lovington tried to run some form of it, but it'll be interesting. What are your thoughts on it?
I'm excited.
That's it.
That's it. I'm just excited.
21-18, back to action here. Morrison to Kimber. Back set to Johnson. Blocked at the net by the Coyotes and falls for the point.
Coach's point.
Yes. That's field
I
goal?
gave it the
Field
touchdown
goal?
sign.
Touchdown.
No, not field goal. Touchdown.
Okay.
Yeah. They can't see us, but that's what I did.
Johnson back to serve, leading 22-18. The lefty with the good serve. Dumlau to Velasco. Enriquez will hit it over. Harrison gets it up in the air. Coda goes to Kimber. Kimber roll shot in the middle, dug by Dumlau. Velasco across to Samario. Blocked at the net by the Bulldogs. Dug by the Bulldogs, but hit it in the net. Point Coyotes.
Another kill for Samario. She's a really good player. Kaylin Owens will check back in. Dustin Johnson will get a break as the Bulldogs try to get set 2 here, leading 22-19. Roswell's serve.
Samario with the serve. That'll go to Coda, to Kimber. Cross court set to Morrison. Big swing and a great block by the Coyotes.
Yeah, she really hit that hard, but it hit it right into those hands, and they went straight down on the other side, on our side of the net.
So they inch within 2 points now. Coyotes down 20-22. Samario again with the serve. Coda, nice pass to Kimber. Back set to Harrison. Big swing blocked at the net by the Coyotes, dug by the Bulldogs. Owens will go to Coda behind the 10-foot line. Dug on the back row by Samario. Velasco over to Dumlau. Nice dig by Argo. Coda will set up. Morrison, tip shot. Falls short.
She tried to tip it over to the left side. She was on the right side, and it just went on our side of the net. It never got over the net.
So 21-22. Bulldogs lead. Samario with the serve again. And that will be taken by Owens to Kimber. Back to Coda behind the 10-foot line. Off the net. Dug on the back row by Samario. Velasquez back set to Morales. Blocked at the net by Harrison and Kimber.
Great block there. They stopped the bleeding. Well, wait.
What? I don't know what happened. They gave them the point.
I looked away.
It went out. Sorry, the block went out.
Oh.
Tied up 22-22. Samardio drops it over the net. Owens, Kimber, second shot over the net. They're going to try. Enriquez hits it over for the Coyotes. Argo will go to Kimber. Cross-court shot dug by Benitez. They'll set up Samario behind 10-foot line, dug by Coda. Argo will set up Coda behind 10-foot line, dug by Samario. Right on the net. Oh, the Bulldogs got confused. Point Coyotes.
Tough one right there.
Yeah, Kimber and Harrison looked at each other and thought the other one was going to get it, and then neither one got it. Coyotes go up 23-22. Samario with the serve again, and that will be out by Owens. Good job. Owens let that go.
That was a close one down there. Roswell battling. I think Samario had about maybe 7 serves in a row.
Back to serve for the Bulldogs is Kimber, and that'll go out. Set point Coyotes, 24-23.
Checking in for the Coyotes is going to be Barola, and Benitez will take a seat.
And back to serve is Morales. Set point for the Coyotes, 24-23. That serve will be taken by Owens. Kimber come cross court to Argo. Corner shot dug by Samario. Velasco will set Demlau over there off the Bulldog block. Kimber gets it up in the air. Coda cross court set to Argo. Swing by her. Dug by Samario. Velasquez back to Demlau. Roll shot by her. Dug by Kimber. Coda cross court shot. Set to Argo. Tipped at the net, but dug by Morales. Demlau again with the line shot, but Kimber's there. Coda will chase that down. Argo will get it over for the Bulldogs. They run their offense. Enriquez back set off of Coda, and Roswell wins the second set, 25-23.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take our break here as the Bulldogs are going to have to battle. They've got to come back, and they got to win the next one for sure. It's over. All right, we'll take a break.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
In Artesia, contact Sandy Stockton at 575-748-1111.
It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
Welcome back, folks. Charity Argo with the serve. Samario with the swing, dug by Argo. Coda goes to Johnson on the right side, blocked by the Coyotes, dug by Harvey. Coda with the swing, and she hits it out.
Well, we got to win this. We got to win this set to stay alive here. So I anticipate the Bulldogs really battling through as Benitez checks back in.
Benitez with the serve. Nice pass by Morrison. Quick set in the middle to Johnson. Off the Roswell block. They do get it over. Artesia will set up their offense. Coda to Kimber. Roll shot in the middle, dug by Samario. Tarlene will set Dumlau. She'll go back corner. Argo's there. Coda, long set to Kimber. She'll just hit it over. Free ball. McFerris to Tarlene to Samario. Big swing by her. Dug by Morrison, but unable to keep it in are the Bulldogs.
So Goddard sweeps Hobbs. They win the third set 25-19. So they're done in, I think they're at Hobbs. Well, I'm not sure. Either way, they've won.
Coyotes lead 2-0. Kimber to Argo. Coda behind the 10-foot line took a big swing and hit it in the net. That looked like a little frustration there.
Yeah, you know, I said something about us being back in sync. We really went on a big run, but
Destiny takes that serve off the nets. Good job. Set up Kimber, and she hit that into the cheerleaders. Out.
That was a long, long way out. And what I was going to say is Roswell battled and come back and won that game. We were up by 6 and first one to 20, and they won.
They did. You're right. Coda, nice pass to Argo. Bulldogs trail 4-0. There's a good kill by Elena Harvey.
Yeah, she put that right down the line on the right side as Hattie Harrison checks back in. Coda will get a break, and Elena, after that great kill, will go back and serve.
Coyotes 4, Bulldogs 1. Nice pass by Benitez. Tarlene set up Morales. Cross-court shot dug by Morrison right into the net. Argo able to get that out of the net. Kimber gets it over. Coyotes set it up. They go cross-court to Samario. Her tip shot. They're calling
number 3.
3 in the net.
Johnson.
Yep.
Harvey takes a seat. Coda Harrison back. Coda Harrison. Man, now I'm doing it. Coda Beltran back. I'm like, all that on.
You did it on purpose the first time.
I know, and I winked at you even.
Yeah.
All right, checking back into the ball. Game with Velasco.
Velasco serves. Nice pass by Argo to Kimber. Back set to Johnson, and boy, that's out.
Oh, it looked good down
by
the line.
Inches.
But it was out. Johnson, they were celebrating. They thought they had it, and then they turned around and realized it was called out.
Coyotes take the lead 6-1. Argo to Kimber. Coda behind the 10-foot line. Taken by Dumlau on the back row. Nice pass to Velasco. Samario with the roll shot in the middle. Dug by Coda, but it'll go over the net. Morales to Velasco. Quick set to Enriquez. On the net, Harrison wins that battle.
That was like a jump ball. They smashed it against, hand on either side of the ball, and like you said, she won the battle.
Coyotes 6, Bulldogs 2. Johnson back to serve for the Bulldogs. That'll be taken by Morales. They'll set Enriquez in the middle, and she'll hit it out.
So we get the unforced error there. She just went long on that one. We'll take it.
Bulldogs trail 3-6. Johnson back to serve again. Dumlau to Velasco. Back set to Samario. Off the net and down for the Coyote kill.
I don't think she ever comes out.
No, she doesn't.
She stays in, and she's good everywhere she goes as Johnson takes a seat. For the Bulldogs, Kaylin Owens checks back in, the junior defensive specialist.
Coyotes lead 7-3. Samario drops it over. Harrison to Kimber. Cross court to Morrison. Off the block. Dug on the back row by Samario. Velasquez over to Dumlau. And that's a shot that Argo can't handle.
Sometimes this is how it goes.
Yeah.
Bulldogs going to have to show their grit. Battle back. Down 2-0 and down by 5 here in the set number 3.
Samario with the serve again. Coda. Nice pass to Kimber. She'll hit the second shot over, but blocked by the Coyotes. Back set by Velasco. Morales hits it into the net.
Yeah, that was 4 hits. So a point Artesia. Kimber will go back to serve.
Bulldogs trail 4-8. Good serve by Kimber. Nice pass by Benitez. Coyotes get it over and goes off of Argo and falls in an open spot on the Bulldog side of the court.
That every hit from 1, 2, 3 right there was weird. They weren't volleyball hits. 2 by Roswell and then 1 by the Bulldogs. Weird.
Morales back to serve, leading 9-4. Argo, Kimber, back set to Morrison. Big swing down the line is out, and that's the difference right there. We're just off by about a foot or two tonight.
We're off by that bubble, you know. Mm-hmm. And I really thought we'd kind of got away from it there in set number 2, but back at it.
Coyotes leading 10-4. Morales to serve again, drops it right over the net. Coda to Kimber. Argo free ball for the Coyotes. Morales to Velasco. There's a double hit, wasn't called. Dumlau gets it over. Coda back to Morrison. Roll shot by her, dug by Samario. Morales will chase that down. Free ball for Artesia, or it's into the net. Point Artesia.
Didn't get enough height on that as Harvey checks back in. See there, so there's something there because Harvey and Harrison just checked in without having to do the
we'll have to find out what that is.
Yep.
Bulldogs trail by 5, 10-5. Coda back to serve. That'll be taken by Samario. Velasquez will set Dumlau. Blocked at the net by the Bulldogs, and a point for the Bulldogs.
I like they got all these different ways that they celebrate after a point. But all the teams do it.
They do, and they do it in softball too as girls sports.
Yeah, I like it. It's fun.
10-6, Bulldogs trail. Coda with the serve. Samario will get it to Benitez, or actually that's Borello. Big swing by Harvey, and a kill for the Bulldogs.
She hit that hard. It went off at 2 Roswell Coyotes and kept sailing backwards away from the net.
I just realized our cheerleaders aren't here tonight.
I did. I saw that earlier. Yeah, I realized earlier. Yep.
7-10, Bulldogs trail. Coda with the serve. Samario to Velasquez. Quick set in the middle to Enriquez. Dug by Coda. Kimber over to Argo. Argo off the block. Bulldog point.
Bulldogs showing that grit. Battling back here. Back within 2. And a timeout taken by Roswell. So they're going to do the coach's point. See if they can make that happen.
Coach's point.
Yeah. In this instance, I hope it fails. Because it's for Roswell.
So for the Lady Bulldogs, playing Roswell tonight. Friday they travel to Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, and they'll play Rio Rancho Friday at 5. And they'll play Cleveland on Saturday at 12:30. So back-to-back tough matches for the Lady Bulldogs this coming weekend. And then we're back home, finally back home, as we got Ruidoso next Tuesday, Hobbs at home next Thursday, Alamogordo at home the next Thursday after that. And then we start district at home against Lovington. So we've got 4 home games in a row after they get back from Albuquerque this weekend.
After about 55 games on the road. We get 4 on the home court. Really wasn't 55, but it was a bunch. I said that one time, I think.
You did.
Which is weird. What was I thinking?
I mean, I felt weird about it. Gene just texted us, said Joby Blue and Robbie Hodling. And Joby actually introduced us like that one time.
I know. My brain.
And
it's a wonderful thing.
So we call him Jacoby, Jody, Coach.
Of which I'm sure not any one of those 3. But yeah.
Jehoshaphat.
Yeah.
Good biblical name.
Good one.
All right, Bulldogs trail 10-8. Coda with the serve, and she gets it over. Samario will get it to Velasquez. Back set to Samario. She'll tip it over the net. Argo gets it over for the Bulldogs, but Bulldogs get it over, but they're going to call double hit on the Bulldogs.
Yep.
Samario does a good job of looking at the court, seeing the open spot, and just getting the ball there.
Tarin and McFerris check back in.
Colleen with the serve, leading 11-8. Coda, nice pass to Argo. Set up Elena Harvey. Nice shot on the back row. Morales tries to dig that. She can't. Point Bulldogs.
Harvey drilled that one. That was like she hit that hard. And see, again, they just checked. I don't understand this game sometimes.
No, they actually held hand. They actually checked in there.
Did she check them in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That time she did,
so
but they don't sometimes.
So Owens just checked in for Johnson.
All right, Morrison with the serve. That'll go off Morales. Off the basketball, go on the roof. And Samario going to get that over for the Coyotes. Morrison, nice pass to Kimber. Jump set to Elena Harvey. And nice job by Elena. Good kill.
Kill. That's what that was. Beautiful thing.
All right, Bulldogs got the lead to 1, 11-10. Morrison again with the serve. And that'll go to Morrison. Back set to Dumloud. Good dig by Coda. Argo just tips it over for the Bulldogs. Dumloud will go back to Charlene. She gets it over. Coda there for the Bulldogs. Back set by Kimber. Nice hit by Johnson. Blocked by the Coyotes. Charlene will set Dumloud. Blocked by the Bulldogs. Dug by Samario. Charlene back set. And either blocked or hit off the net, so Bulldog point.
I think that time it was off the net, but right there for the block for the Artesia Bulldogs was Argo. But I do think that one went off the net. But that got us tied up.
11-11. Morrison, good serve. Samario to Tarlene. Back to Samario. Big serve swing by her. Bulldogs able to tip that. Kimber to Johnson. Big swing by Johnson and a good kill.
Right in the middle of the court. She just hammered it down.
Bulldogs take, is it the first lead of this set?
Might be.
I trust your memory.
I don't have a very good one.
12-11, Bulldogs lead.
That's why I said it might be.
Jacoby always knows. Ace for Morrison. Bulldogs go up 13-11.
Morrison doing a really good job. She served 4 or 5 here, and now we have a 2-point. I almost said 2-run lead, 2-point lead.
Morrison to serve again. Good serve by her, and another ace as Tardine can't chase that down.
Yeah, I saw some spin on that ball. It is more difficult to see it from the side, but I definitely saw it on that one. That had a wicked spin on it.
14-11, Bulldogs lead. There's a good pass to Tardine. Samario tries to roll shot that and hits it in the net.
I think we're about to have a timeout, no? By the way, did they get the point while ago after that timeout? They didn't.
No, we got it.
We kept going.
It's like 50-50.
It really is. Yeah.
Bulldogs lead 15-11. Morrison again with the serve. Good pass to Tarlene. Set in the middle to Benitez. Bulldogs will set that across court to Argo. Hits it off the block. Point Bulldogs.
So, it's not strange, but this, you've said it many, many times. It's a game of runs.
Yeah.
And we can look just not very good and then all of a sudden just go on a tear. And that's where we're at right now. We're up by 5.
Yeah, and a lot of times this matchup, our matchup is a better matchup against their front row. You know, our front row, their front row, our back row.
Mm-hmm.
So big swing by the Coyotes, dug by Coda. Kimber, cross-court set to Argo. Hit it with the left hand, dug by Tardine. Morales will get it over to Dumlow. Back row shot by her, dug by Coda. Kimber, back row set to Johnson. Oh, nice dig by Dumlow. And Samario will go back corner. Coda's there. Nice pass to Kimber. Kimber will take second shot over, and it's a score.
That's a tricky one right there. They were not ready.
You know, a lot of times you look at those matchups, and one thing, Samario's on the back row right now, which is big for the Bulldogs. Lead 17-11. Dumlow, Carlene, cross court to, who is that, Enriquez? Kimber back set to Johnson. Roll shot. Rolls over and down for the Bulldog point.
We're like on a 12-point run here. We're up by 7 now, 18-11.
Morrison again to serve. Drops it over the net. Dumlow. Morales. Samario hit it over. Coda, nice pass to Kimber. Kimber back set to Johnson. Blocked by the Coyotes. Dug by Harvey. Argo with the big swing for the Bulldogs. Blocked by the Coyotes.
Yeah, and that they didn't have to call a timeout to get it, but they called the timeout during this run, and it didn't work for them. But 18-12, Bulldogs lead now.
Dumlow will go back to serve. Trailing 12-18. That serve will be taken by Coda. Nice pass to Argo. Back set on the slide to Lena Harvey. Nice dig by Tardine. Morales to Samario. Corner shot but dug by Morrison and goes into the Bulldog bench.
There's Samario over on that left side.
She's back.
She's back.
13-18. Coyotes trail the Bulldogs. Dumlow will go back to serve again. That'll be taken by Kimber. Argo sets up Johnson. Roll shot by her, taken by Tarlene. Morales back to Samario. Samario cross-court shot, dug by Argo. Kimber back set to Johnson. That's free ball for Coyotes. She gets it over. Tarlene to Morales. Back to Samario. Big swing by her off the Bulldog net. Chased down by Coda. Kimber cross-court set to Argo. Roll shot by her. Dug by Tarlene. Morales will come back to Tarlene. Big shot by her. Dug by Coda. Kimber back set to Johnson. Big swing by her. Blocked by the Coyotes. Coda would chase that down. Free ball for Roswell. Dumlau. Tarlene. Across to Samardio. Big big kill dug by Coda. Kimber cross court to Argo. Roll shot. Dug by Samardio. Tarlene with second shot takes it over. Bulldogs are there. Coda to Kimber takes it over. Dug on the back row by Tarlene. Barola taken to Dumlau over to Coda. Coda to Kimber. Big set in the middle. Elena Harvey blocked by the Coyotes. Dug by Harvey. Kimber to Johnson. Back row shot dug by Morales. Chased down by Tarlene. Over by Dumlau into the net. Bulldog point.
All right, so that was a 45-minute volley. Amazing. There was some great scrambles by both teams. Some great shots that were dug up by both teams. And finally, the Bulldogs get the point. But, wow, what a great volley.
19-13, Bulldogs lead. Argo with the serve. That'll be taken, let go, and it's out by Morales. Good job by her.
So the Bulldogs by 5 here. Is checking back into the ballgame will be number 6, Benitez. And she'll come in for Barola.
We need to break this serve a couple of times to get Samardio back on that back row. And there's one, and she hit it into the net. Bulldog point.
Harrison checks in, and Coda will take a break. Going back to serve will be Elena Harvey. We've seen her go on runs. Right now is a great time. We're up. We got the 20 first.
2014, Bulldogs lead. And they're going to free ball. Oh, into the net. You're right. That was Tarlene into the net.
Couldn't stop. She had to save it. And the lunge to save it was too much.
21-14, Bulldogs lead. Elena Harvey back to serve again. That'll be taken by Samardio to Tarlene. She'll go back to Samardio. Off the Bulldog block and down for the Coyote point.
Another kill for the young lady from Roswell. She's really good on that left side. Coda back in. Harvey will take a seat.
Velasco back to serve for the Coyotes. Bulldogs lead 21-15. That serve will be taken by Argo. Nice pass to Kimber. Jump set. Back set to Johnson. There's a kill.
Woo! That was a very pretty. We were in what's it called?
System.
In system. Man, that looked good.
It did. And I like the quick set too. It's real fast paced. Doesn't get the block time to get up.
Yep.
Bulldogs lead 22-15. Johnson with the serve. Dumlau goes off of her. Ace for Johnson.
Ace. Just tried something new.
I like it. 23-15, Bulldogs lead. Johnson with the serve, and that'll be into the net.
Darn it. All right, checking back in for the Bulldogs will be Kaylin Owens, and Johnson will get a break. Bulldogs lead by 7, 23-16.
Samardio back to serve. Senior for the Coyotes. Owens into the net. Kimber takes it over. Coyotes going to play it from the back row. Samario with the shot. Dug on the back row by Argo. Chased down by Coda. She'll get it to Kimber behind the 10-foot line. Back row shot dug by Samario. Velasquez across court to Dumlau. She'll go corner shot, but Owens is there. Argo back set to Morrison. Big, good dig by Samario. Go back to Samario behind the 10-foot line. Blocked at the net by Harrison. The falls on the Bulldog side.
See, I was going to say a while ago, Samario was even dangerous on the back row, but you're right. She's more dangerous up on the front.
Well, they're just feeding her wherever she is. 23-17, Bulldogs lead. Samario with the serve again. That'll be taken by Coda. Nice pass to Kimber. Quick set in the middle to Harrison. Tipped shot in the middle, dug by the Coyotes. Free ball for Artesia. Samario gets that over. Owens to Argo. Quick set in the middle to Harrison. Roll shot dug by Dumlau. Velasco back to Dumlau. Shot dug by Coda. Argo cross-court set to Kimber. Big swing blocked at the net by the Coyotes, but out of bounds. Set point, Bulldogs.
Yeah, those look good when they block them, but when they go out of bounds, it works in your favor, and that's what that did.
All right, Kimber back to serve for the Bulldogs. 24-17. Bulldog fans on their feet. Benitez to Dumlau. Enriquez from the middle is down. It's good.
Well, I'm confused.
Yeah, the line judge said out, and the head judge said in.
Okay. All right, coming back in for Enriquez, I think. Yeah, coming back in is Barola.
Morales serves that. Argo will go, and Morales will just get that. Coda behind the 10-foot line, hits in the net.
Just a miss hit there, and she doesn't have them very often, but once in a while you get a miss hit.
So Morales back to serve again. Bulldogs lead 24-19. Set point for the Bulldogs, third set. They need this to keep going on. Coda, nice set to Kimber. I'm past to Kimber. Good set to Argo. Off the Roswell block. Dug by Owens. Up on the net. Dug by Coda. Morrison tries to get it over, and she can't. Point Coyotes.
Wow. That was all right up and straight up and down the net like several times.
All right, Bulldogs 24, Coyotes 20. Morales with the serve. That'll go to Owens. Kimber will set up Coda behind the 10-foot line. Back row shot dug by Morales. Velasco will set Dumlau. Middle shot dug by Coda. Quick set in the middle to Harrison and blocked by the Coyotes. Enriquez. Timeout Bulldogs.
So it was 24-17, I think.
I think so.
We're up by 7. So we've been at set point for a while. Wow, 24-21 now. As the Bulldogs going to have to show some grit here. This is what happened in the last set. We were winning. Now we never got to 20. I don't think we got to 24. We didn't get to set point, but we were winning big, and then Roswell just battled back and ended up winning set point. Winning set 2. So of course, when you're at set point, it feels like it takes the pressure off.
It does.
Especially if you're up by a bunch. But now they've won like 4 points in a row at set point out of Roswell. So, but we're going to get that coach's point right here.
We are. There's a timeout.
Timeout.
All we need is one.
All we need is one.
All right, 24-21. I heard that somewhere. 24-21. Here's the serve. Owens. Nice pass to Kimber. Cross-court set to Argo. Big swing and off the block, and there it is. Bulldogs win 25-21.
All right, third set goes the Bulldogs. We're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Sales. Big O sales.
Count on Big O Tires for great service and even better deals. Now through October 9th, save between $70 and $100 instantly on select sets of Nexen, Pirelli, Nitto, and Cooper tires with installation purchase. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation charges extra. Required on all 4 tires. Not valid with other offers. Eligibility may vary. Disposal fees extra and up to 10% shop fee based on non-discounted regular retail price not to exceed $35 where permitted. See store for details.
Since 2019, Spur Energy Partners has been committed to the markets we have operations, including right here in Artesia, New Mexico. We are proud of this community, and we work hard to be a good citizen and support our local economy, our local schools, and our local families. That's why Spur Energy Partners is excited about bringing the Artesia Bulldog broadcasts to you. Good luck, Bulldogs, and safe travels in the 2022 season. Play hard with Bulldog Pride from Spur Energy Partners.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor. John runs with us. Nothing runs like a Deere. Get a 3 Series tractor with 0% APR for 72 months at your John Deere dealer today. For additional cost information, please call toll-free 855-633-2316.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia or Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com. Plumbing, air conditioning, heating, gas lines, sewer jetting, refrigeration, ice machines, RO systems, water softening, sheet metal fabrication, duct cleaning, residential and commercial. Crouch does it all. When you find yourself in need of assistance, give the experts at Crouch Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning a call. The Crouches know quality matters, and they'll find the best solutions for your situation. That's 575-746-3782 for Crouch Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, serving all of Eddy County since 1967.
Many times, patients require skilled care for short-term illnesses, temporary help after hospitalization, or rehabilitation after a major surgery, and many more conditions that can be handled in the comfort of your home. J&J Home Care stands ready to provide such care when you or your family members need it. Our highly experienced nurses, therapists, and aides have been serving Artesia and the surrounding community for more than 20 years. To learn more about the services available at J&J Home Care, call 746-2892 or visit us at 1301 West Grand in Artesia.
We're back here in Roswell, New Mexico at the Coyote Den as the Roswell Coyotes lead the Artesia Bulldogs 2-1, and we're getting ready to start set number 4, and the Roswell Coyotes will Get it across, dug up by Coda. And then, the Bulldogs, nobody went to get it, so point Coyotes as the server was number 2, Dunlau, and she hit it right back straight to the middle. It was dug by Coda, but nobody for the Bulldogs went to get it. Another one right to Coda. Nice setup. And then the kill shot is going to go off of a Coyote, but they're able to bring it down, and then they get it over, amazingly enough. Bulldogs, Kimber, cross-court shot by Argo is dug up as Roswell will get it down, and there she is again, the young lady that's had a great night for the Roswell Coyotes, Mariah Samario. She just does kind of a push shot over into the middle, and it falls where there's not a Bulldog. So point Roswell, and they now lead 2-0 here in set number 4. Robbie had to take a quick break. He'll be right back. So going back to serve again is number 2, Malia Dumlau, 2-0. Her shot goes over, dug up by Coda, up to the Bulldogs. Nice shot there. Setting that up for the Bulldogs was Argo, and a big kill shot for the lefty, Destiny Johnson. And that gives the Bulldogs their first point here in game number 4. And Argo will go back to serve, down 2-1 to the Coyotes. Argo with her serve, her jump serve. Little floater, dug up in the backside, set. Back to Samario. Her shot is blocked, but blocked out of bounds. Another kill for Samario. And that will be 3-0 lead now. As checking back in for Roswell will be number 6, Benitez. And Barola will take a break. Benitez will go back to serve, leading 3-1 here in set number 4. Best of 5. Roswell leads 2-1. Here's a shot over, dug up by the Bulldogs. Argo cross court. And Kimber puts it over on a roll shot. They dig it up, and there is a shot by Samario. It's blocked by the Bulldogs, and that's going to be 4. The Bulldogs are going to get that point, as Roswell could not get that ball back toward the net. It kept going backwards as Harrison checks in for Coda, and going back to serve will be Elena Harvey for the Bulldogs. 2 serving 3. The Bulldogs battling here in set number 4. So Elena Harvey with the serve is the cross, dug up in the back row by Dumlau. Nice set, and it's going to be right on the net, and there's a happy birthday for Destiny Johnson as she hits it hard down the right side with her left hand, and that gives the Bulldogs the point. And wait a minute.
They called net.
Oh, they called net. I missed it.
Johnson.
Robbie's back, so I guess she touched the net as Enriquez and who else checked in? Number 4, Velasquez check in for them. Oh, man, I missed that one, Robbie.
Argo with the pass to Kimber. Johnson with the big swing and kill.
So no net that time.
No net that time.
Man.
You're right.
That other one looked fantastic, but then I looked down to say a name, and you said, no, it hit the net. She did. Yeah, because I looked up, and they gave the point to the Coyotes. I was like, wait, that's not the right point.
Wait. Coyotes lead 4-3. Johnson with the serve. Morales back set by Velasco, taken over by Dumlau. Coda, quick set in the middle. Argo, a quick set to Harrison, and that's a point, Bulldogs.
You said it a while ago, Robbie. I agree with it. I love those quick sets, and that really there in the middle to Harrison. Well, either side, right, left, or middle. When the Bulldogs do that, they have more success than not.
Yep. Tied up 4-4. Johnson with the serve. Dumlau, Velasco to Morales into the net. Point, Bulldogs.
So they've got Samario. She's rotated. She's over here on the right side. Now, her best side has always been on that left in this game tonight.
Bulldogs lead 5-4. Johnson again with the serve. Dumlau, Velasco back set to Samario, and it's hit net or blocked, but Bulldog point.
Yeah, she hit it into the net. And again, that's not her strong side. She's an excellent player, but she's a little stronger from the left.
Bulldogs go up 6-4. Johnson again with the serve, hits the net. Coyote point.
Johnson will check out. Coming in will be Owens for the Bulldogs.
Samario will go back to serve for the Coyotes, trailing 5-6. Drops it over the net. Coda, nice pass to Kimber. Cross court set to Morrison. She hits it off the block. Boy, that's a good kill for Morrison.
They got up there for it, but it just went straight down their side of the line on their block. She hit it like a ton of bricks. Wait a minute.
What'd they call? We missed it. They gave the Coyotes a point.
Did they say she was in the net?
Wait. They gave us the point up there, though. Okay, anyway, we're back to action. Owens to behind the 10-foot line is Argo. back row shot is a nice kill by Argo.
They fixed it.
Yeah.
Well,
Boy,
that confused everybody, including the scorekeepers.
you did. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Kimber with the serve. Velasco, quick set in the middle to Enriquez, dug by the Bulldogs. Kimber, quick set to Argo, big swing, blocked, but out of bounds. Bulldog point.
Another kill for Argo, and Bulldogs back up by 2. Yeah, that was confusing because I saw the point go up. We both thought it was a point for the, so we both don't know. What do we know? Nothing.
Kimber with the serve, leading 8-6. Velasco back set to Morales. Dug on the back row by the Bulldogs. Chased down in the bench by Morrison. Coda gets it over for the Bulldogs, and it goes off from Morales. Bulldog point.
It's the strangest thing to me, and I always think it's funny, and it's not funny to write the word, but you'll say free ball, and somehow it throws off the other team. Not every time, but a lot of times.
Yeah. Kimber to serve again, up 9-6, off the net. Coyotes able to play that. Back set to Morales. Dug on the back row by Kimber. Coda to Argo. Roll shot. Dug by Dumlau. Velasco back to Dumlau. Big swing blocked to the net by the Bulldogs. Dumlau digs that. Harrison up on the net, but dug by the Coyotes. Morales, middle shot dug by Coda. Kimber back set to Morrison. Off the block, but dug on the back row by Samario. It goes up on the basketball goal. They're waiting for it to roll off. They do. Dumlau gets it over for the Coyotes. Coda to Kimber. She hits the second shot over, but Samario's there. And there's Harrison with the happy birthday kill on the net.
I thought that ball was going to go through the hoop, Robbie. It stayed up there for it seemed like an eternity. I thought it was going to roll through the basket, but it kind of bounced out, in and out.
10-6, Bulldogs lead. Kimber with the serve. Dumlau, nice pass to Velasco. Quick set in the middle, tip shot by Enriquez, dug by Argo. Back set by Kimber to Morrison, and she goes across the court for the kill.
And now a timeout taken by Roswell. Bulldogs by 5, 11-6. They got to win this one to play another one because it's best of 3. Roswell leads 2-1 here in the match tonight. We've already defeated them twice, but sometimes it's hard to get a third one.
It is. Play the same team, and coaches adjust. They put different lineups, different rotations against yours, and you'll watch them. They turn the lineup in every set, and they'll adjust it. They'll tweak it. Same girls, they'll tweak the rotation of it to get matchups on the net, matchups on the back row with the big hitter. The better girls who dig better on the back row against their big hitters, and then they switch it up the next set.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
so volleyball is a weird game to this guy, and I'm pointing at myself, but it's got a lot of chess match.
It does.
It's a chess game.
Absolutely, it does. When you get some girls that can call the shot to the hitter when she's in the air, or you get a hitter that can see the court when she's in the air, that is very difficult to defend.
And I think we're close to that.
All right, back to action here. Bulldogs lead 11-6. Dumlau to Benitez, back to Dumlau. She'll go back corner. Coda's there. Kimber back set to Morrison. Dug by Morales. Velasco back to Dumlau. Her roll shot done by Kimber. To Argo. Coda to Argo. Back shot. Kill for Argo.
That's one of those sets that's hard to do. You were talking about that a while ago. Coda has to set that kind of forward from behind the 10-foot line. She set her up perfectly, and Argo finished it.
Bulldogs up 12-6. Kimber with the serve. That'll go off the net. Coyotes get it over. Free ball for Artesia. Coda to Kimber in the middle to Harrison. Her tip shot is down.
Harrison, we can't see her eyes, but I know what she thought there. There's a spot right there because the way she did it, she directed that tip straight into an open area.
Bulldogs up 13-6. Kimber with the serve. Quick set in the middle to Enriquez, and that is, or they're going to call net on Artesia. Point Coyotes.
Checking back in for Enriquez will be number 8, Barola.
I was going to say, Kimber was jump serving the first 2 sets, and she couldn't keep it in tonight. And she started standing there and serving. And she served about 5 or 6 in a row that time.
Mm-hmm.
So she adjusted.
That ball went down the hallway somewhere. It went down between the bleacher and the wall, and they had to go find it. And now they're going to look at it. Is this a good ball? Oh, they already got another one in.
Yeah. You can't see her. The computer's in the way.
I know.
Morales to serve. Bulldogs leading 13-7. Kimber cross court to Argo. Cross court shot dug by Samario, but on the net, Harrison puts it down and the kill.
She gets the kill on that. Didn't do it. It wasn't a big, hard swing on the happy birthday. She just put it in a spot very difficult for them to defend, and it worked out. And Harrison takes a seat. Elena Harvey back into the ball game, and we're back to the jump serve, I think.
And here it is from Coda, and that's in for an ace. They let that go thinking it would go out, and it had that drop on it and just dropped about a foot in.
Had the nose dive.
Between Samario and Morales, and they just both kind of looked at each other like, oops. Bulldogs up 15-7. Coda again to serve. Good serve by Coda. Nice. Well, it's right on the net. Argo takes a huge swing and hits it in the net, but a point.
Yeah, she hit that so straight down that it went off the top of the net, but then just kind of trickled in.
So Bulldogs go up 16-7 here in the fourth set. They trail by sets 2-1. Coda with the serve. Off the net. That'll come over for the Bulldogs. Morrison tips it over and out.
Oh.
Unforced errors.
Yeah, she tried to put that right in that spot. It was just a little wide. It's checking back in for Roswell is Tarim and McFerris. Tarim will go back to serve.
Coyotes trail 8-16. Kimber, nice pass to Argo. Cross court set to Harvey. Line shot dug by Tarim. And Coyotes barely get that over. Free ball. Argo to Kimber. Back set to Morrison. She hits it in the net.
Just out of time right there, I think. Just the timing was off on that jump to for that big kill effort.
I like that. Out of time. I like that.
Yeah.
16-9. Bulldogs lead. Kimber to Argo. Back set again to Morrison. Dug on the back row by Morales. Samario hits it in the middle. Good dig by Argo. Back set by Kimber to Morrison. And they're going to call net on Morrison.
Yeah, she got her shoulder into it again. That's happened a few times on the Bulldogs tonight.
All right, 16-10. Bulldogs lead. Colleen with the serve again. Nice pass by Owens. Argo to Coda behind the 10-foot line. Corner shot dug by Colleen. Morales over to Dumlau. Tip shot by her. Dug by Kimber. Coda come across court to Argo. Big swing by Argo. Dug by Morales. Colleen to Dumlau. Back row shot is in.
Had a bunch of top spin on that. It just dove back there. Point Roswell.
Need to break this serve right here. I think that's 3 in a row. Carlene to serve. Bulldogs leading 16-11. Kimber to Argo. Jump, set off the block, and a point. Good job by Argo.
Good job by Argo. And Roswell really almost made that work, but they just couldn't get that third one up. All right, so checking back in for Artesia is Destiny Johnson. Kaylin Owens will get a break.
Morrison with the serve, leading 17-11. There's an ace from Morrison.
That's terrible.
There's no S's in that. 18-11, Bulldogs lead. Morrison with the serve. Taline with the back set to Dumlau, blocked by the Bulldogs. Taline with another back set to Samario, free ball Artesia. Coda to Kimber, back set to Johnson, off the Coyote block, but dug by Taline. Morales, Samario behind the 10-foot line, off of the block of Harvey. Kimber will set up Harvey. Taline's there. Morales will go over to Dumlau. Her cross-court shot is dug by Argo. Kimber back to Argo. Corner shot dug by Samario up on the net. Harvey plays it, but dug by McFerris. Dumlau with the shot off the Artesia block. Point Coyotes.
Another great volley. Roswell just comes out on top on that one. Both teams, again, we've seen a lot of that. Where a lot of great shots to keep it alive and then get the win. Get the point.
Coyotes trail 12-18. Dumlau back to serve. Coda, nice pass to Argo. Set up Johnson on the left side, and there's a big swing and a big kill, Joby.
She just hit that so hard. I mean, if they had the gun down there, it was probably about 675 miles an hour.
Right between the double block, too.
I mean, just hit it hard.
19-12, Argo to serve. Bulldogs lead. drops it right over the net. Samario, Tarlene back to Samario. Hits it back row over the Artesia block and down for the kill.
When she's on that left side, she's almost unstoppable. Good job there by Samario. All right, checking in for Roswell will be number 6. That's Benitez, and Barola will get a break.
Benitez will go back to serve, trailing 13-19. Coda, nice pass to Argo. Quick set in the middle of Johnson, and there's a big kill for Johnson.
Yeah, that was over 700 miles an hour. Yeah. And by the way, when you say ace, as Harrison checks in, Coda will take a break, and Harvey will go back to serve. You got it. I know it's a C, but you say ace.
Bulldogs lead 20-13. Harvey with the serve. Dumloud. Tarlene over to Samardia. Off the Bulldog block. Nice dig by Harvey. Come over to Kimber. Coyotes block that. Dig by Harrison. Argo back to Kimber. Big swing off the Coyote block. Dumloud there. Tarlene back to Samario. Her corner shot off the block and down for the Coyote point.
Again, she changes up her shots, and they're very effective. As Harvey will take a break, Coda will come back in. And for the Coyotes, it'll be Enriquez and Velasco checking back in, as Velasco will go back to serve, down by 6.
20-14, Bulldogs lead. Velasco's serve taken by Morrison. Kimber back set to Johnson off the Coyote block, but Enriquez able to get that back up in the air.
They hit the net.
And they're going to call Bulldogs in the net.
No, that was... I sure thought it was them.
Yeah, they called Kimber in the net.
I know, but...
All right, 20-15, Bulldogs lead. Argo pass to Kimber. We go to Coda behind the 10-foot line. Back row shot dug by Dumlow. Velasco, quick set in the middle. Enriquez, she gets it over. Morrison to Argo, free ball for the Coyotes. Velasco sets up Samario, nice dig by Coda. Argo to Kimber, big swing by her, blocked at the net, dig by the Coyotes. Samario takes it over, Coda, Argo, big swing by Harrison, nice dig by Dumlow on the back row. Here's a ball at the net, Kimber with the swing, and a kill for Kimber.
Again, a fantastic volley. Both teams really playing well right now, Robbie.
Some big swings and some great back row play.
Yeah.
Good digs. Fun to watch.
It really is.
21-15, Bulldogs lead. Johnson with the serve for the Bulldogs. Morales, Velasco back set to Samario. Cross-court shot blocked at the net by the Bulldogs. Coda to Argo. Back set to Morrison. Roll shot dug on the back row by Dumlow. Set up Samario into the net. Bulldog point.
That was a tough pass right there because it was one of those, not a normal-looking pass, and so just got her kind of into the net.
Bulldogs 22, Coyotes 15. Destiny with the serve again. That'll be taken by Morales. Velasco will go back to Morales. Big swing and out of bounds. Bulldog point.
So the Bulldogs battling, and they get this set, and they take it to 5. And right now, 23-15, Artesia.
Destiny Johnson back to serve again. 5'9" senior for the Bulldogs. That serve goes to Dumlow. Velasco across to Morales. Roll shot in the middle is a good shot by Morales. No one was near that.
Yeah, the Bulldogs had a defense set up for something different than what came, as Johnson will take a break. And coming in for her will be Owens for the Bulldogs. They lead by 7. 16 serving 23, Roswell serving.
And Samario back to serve. That'll be taken by Coda. Quick pass to Kimber. Quick set to Hattie. And it's out. I always want to call her Elliott. I thought I said the wrong name there, but it was Hattie. We watched Elliott play for many years.
Yep, older sister.
23-17, Bulldogs lead. Samario with the serve. Owens. The pass will be chased down by Kimber. Free ball for the Coyotes. Velasco to Enriquez to Morales. Roll shot taken by Owens. Argo tries to go over the net. Blocked by Enriquez. She gets it back up in the air. Free ball for Artesia. Harrison to Argo. Quick set to Harrison. And there's a kill for Harrison.
Yeah, what do you do with that? That's that quick set right in the middle, and Harrison with her height and with her jumping ability, she put that home.
All right, set point for the Bulldogs, 24-17. They win this. We'll go to the 5th set tonight. Kimber with the serve. Bulldog fans again on their feet, clapping their hands, and that serve is out. So we'll do the set point all over again with Morales serving.
Checking in will be Barola, and Benitez will take a seat for Roswell.
24-18, Bulldogs set point. Morales with the serve. That'll be out. Bulldogs win set number 4, 25-18.
Well, that does it now. It's a steak dinner on Robbie. All right, we'll be back after this timeout.
It's Chevy truck season at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. The Chevy Silverado is as durable as it is dependable with its proven power and capability along with advanced technology. And this month you can make it your own with a $1,000 accessory allowance when you purchase or lease a Silverado 1500 or HD. So come on in and see us today at Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at GuyChevy.com.
Making a great deal better every day.
At Wilbanks Trucking Services of Artesia, we understand that every hour of every day is critical to your profitability and long-term success. Specializing in oil rig mobilization, crane and production services, Wilbanks Trucking Services operate full-service terminals in Artesia, Hobbs, and the Permian Basin. With our highly trained professionals, we can ensure that all projects, even the most complex, are performed smoothly and efficiently, providing a competitive advantage for our customers. For more information, please visit our website at www.wilbanks.us or call 575-746-6318 today.
If you have a wound that hasn't healed in 4 or more weeks, it could be a sign that you need specialized care. The Wound Care and Hyperbaric Medicine Center at Artesia General Hospital is here to help. Our wound care team will work with you to build your customized treatment plan so you can get back to your life as quickly as possible. Joining the team is certified family nurse practitioner Rochelle McIntyre. She provides compassionate care to people experiencing chronic or complicated wounds. Learn more at artesiageneral.com/wound.
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need them most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla español.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. Joby Holland and Robbie Blue here on KSBP Radio and KSBPTV.com. We're in set number 5. Bulldogs have battled back. Roswell won the first 2. Artesia won the next 2. Robbie Blue with the call.
Argo with the serve for the Bulldogs. Drops it right over the net for an ace.
What a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot.
They were backed up for a hard serve, and she saw that, so she just dropped it right over the net. Bulldogs lead 1-0, going to 15 this game. Got to win by 2, and the buzzer goes off during Argo's serve. They don't stop play. That's interesting. Be a free ball for Artesia. Nope, Samario hits it in the net. Why wouldn't they replay that? That should be a replay.
I'm glad it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm glad it's not.
Because they set that off during her serve every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
2-0 Bulldogs. Argo with the serve again. Dumlau to Velasquez. Enriquez with the tip shot, dug by Kimber. Argo takes the second shot over, but Samario's there. Tarlene sets Dumlau. Back corner shot is out.
Bulldogs on a run. Continuing their run.
Bulldogs lead 3-0.
By the way, good crowd here for the Bulldogs. Always bring a great crowd. Of course, Roswell home crowd is here, but good crowd for the Bulldogs.
Argo drops it right over the net again. Enriquez is there. They'll go to Dumlau. Corner shot by her, dug by Argo. Coda cross court to Kimber. Big swing by Kimber. Blocked at the net by the Coyotes. Good block by Enriquez.
Checking in for the Coyotes will be number 6, Benitez. And taking a break will be De La Cerda.
So Benitez back to serve. Bulldogs lead 3-1. That'll be taken by Coda. Nice pass to Argo. Cross court set to Kimber. Big swing and a kill for Kimber as it goes off Morales.
I think I said this last time we got the call as Harrison checks in for Coda. That was an eat it or wear it. And she decided to wear it instead of eat it.
Hey, you put your hands up in defense.
Yeah. That was a hard shot.
Bulldogs lead 4-1. Elena Harvey back to serve. That'll be taken by Benitez. They set Samario, and she gets a kill from that left side over there.
Cross court, and she hit it right down inside the line. Nice kill for Samario.
Bulldogs lead 4-2. Dumlau will go back to serve for the Coyotes. Argo goes off Argo for an ace.
Ball had some spin on it. She didn't get her hands under it in the right spot for that spin. That's just what that boiled down to.
And we haven't seen that much from the Bulldogs tonight. That may be the first ace that I remember.
Yeah, that I remember too.
All right, 4-3, Bulldog lead. Argo this time with the pass to Kimber. Kimber will back set Johnson. Swing by Johnson, dug by Taurine. Dumlau will go to Samario. Tip shot by Samario, falls.
You know, and that's so effective because the backcourt has to go back. She's been slamming them home. And then she just tips it over the top of the block effort, and there's the point.
Yeah, you got to be ready to cover, though, that back row. What you're saying is right, but they don't get away with it. Morrison pass to Kimber to Hattie. Tip shot her, done by Samario. Taurine back set to Morales. Corner shot, Argo's there. Coda chases that down, sets Kimber. Roll shot by Kimber, dug by Samario. Dumlau, free ball for Artesia. Morrison to Argo, quick set in the middle to Hattie. Nice shot by Hattie.
And by the way, 15 is the win in this one. And so the Bulldogs get that quick lead, but then Roswell battles right back. And now Johnson will be serving with a 5-4 lead.
Johnson the lefty. Good serve. Benitez to Taurine. Enriquez with the tip shot. Bulldogs are there. Play on the net, and Enriquez wins that battle.
Checking back in for the Bulldogs is Owens. Taking a seat will be Destiny Johnson. So Kaylin Owens will go back on that back row. And then on Roswell's side, we have 4 and 12 checking in. So Velasco and McFerris. Well, we've got a question on that, I guess, but now they're checking in. So Enriquez and I think it was Taurine that checked out.
All right, tied up 5-5. Argo, Kimber chases that down. It's going to be a free ball for Roswell as Coda gets it over. Dumlau to Velasco, cross to Samario. Dug on the back row by Coda. Argo to Kimber, swing by Kimber, is down for the kill. She took a lot off of that, Joby.
Had that top spin on it, and yeah, you're right. She didn't hit near as hard as we've seen her hitting from that spot. And it definitely took a nosedive.
Bulldogs take the lead, 6-5. Kimber back to serve. Good serve by Kimber. Nice pass by Benitez. Velasco over to Morales. Tip shot by her is good. Right over the double block. Well, it's like they decided after that fourth set to not hit at our block right now.
And we're just not getting up there to get those. You were going to say you can't get away with that in college.
Well, no, here the back girl's got to read the girl's arm when she goes up. And if she doesn't take that swing, they got to come up and cover that block.
Yeah.
But they got to read the arm and the arm swing.
So checking in is De La Cerda.
Tied up 6-6. Coda with pass to Kimber. Back to Coda. Hit it back row, dug by Dumlau. Velasco back to Dumlau. Free ball for Artesia. Kimber just hits that over. Dumlau to Velasco. Hits it over to Argo. Back to Argo, and there's a kill for Argo.
Argo with the nice cross-court kill there from the left side. Elena Harvey checks in, and checking out is Harrison.
Coda back to serve. Bulldogs take the 1-point lead, 7-6. That serve will go off of Samario for an ace for Coda.
Ace.
Sound like the Fawns.
That's what I was trying to do. Thank you.
Bulldogs lead 8-6. Coda back to serve, all the way back to the wall. The jump serve will be off the net and falls on the Bulldog side.
Ooh, I thought it was going to make the roll over. It kind of spun and then fell on our side.
So Coyote point. Morales go back to serve. trailing the Bulldogs 7-8. Boy, just back and forth here in this fifth set. Kimber with the pass to Argo. Nice set to Harvey. And that goes off of Velasquez and a point for the Bulldogs.
Boy, Roswell did a good job. Gave every effort right there to get that up, but not able to on the great ace. Kill.
Yeah, Morales chased that down, did a Superman dive, trying to pancake it up in the air. Bulldogs lead 9-7. Morrison with the serve. Samario to Velasco to Dumlau. Cross-court shot off of Argo. Good kill by Dumlau.
Great kill on that left side. Checking back in. And by the way, Destiny checked back in for the Bulldogs for Owens, and now for Roswell. Enriquez and Tarim check in.
Tarlene goes back to serve. Bulldogs lead 9-8. That'll go off of Morrison to Kimber. Back row shot by Coda. And that's a good kill by Coda from about 6 feet behind the 10-foot line.
Yeah, she's behind the 16-foot line that time. And that was a kill. That was a legit kill.
Yes. Bulldogs go up 10-8. Again, we're going to 15 in this fifth set. Argo with the serve. Floated over. They'll set up Dumlau. Big swing by her, dug by Morrison. Right on the net. Play by Harvey. Gets it up in the air, and Bulldogs able to get it back up in the air. As Destiny dove for that and couldn't get it.
One of those you just go, Coming back in for De La Cerda is Benitez, and she'll go back to serve.
Bulldogs lead 10-9. Coda with the serve to Argo. Cross-court set to Kimber. Swing by Kimber is a nice dig by the Coyotes. Comes over the net. Argo will set up Harvey in the middle. Off the Coyote block. Morales keeps it in play. Blocked by Harvey at the net. And a point for the Bulldogs.
Great hustle there by the Roswell Coyotes. Both teams scrambling to a certain extent. But the Bulldogs come out on top as Harrison checks back in for Coda. And back to serve is Elena Harvey with the 2-point lead.
11-9, Bulldogs lead. Benitez to Tarlene, back set to Dumlau. Middle shot dug by Morrison. Argo back set to Johnson. Goes off the Coyote block, dug by Benitez. Tarlene will set up some audio. Dug on the back row by Harvey. Argo back set to Johnson. Big swing dug by Benitez. Tarlene in the middle to Enriquez. Tip shot dug by Johnson. Chased down by Morrison and unable to get that Coyote point.
Again, just back and forth. Both teams having to make some great plays. That time Roswell comes out on top as Harvey will take a seat. Coda back in for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs lead by 1.
Dumlau with the serve. Morrison with the pass to Kimber. Coda behind the 10-foot line. Dug by Tarlene. Dumlau will go to Morales. Line shot dug by Morrison. Cross-court set to Johnson. Tip shot in the middle is good.
Back and forth. 12-10 Bulldogs, and the lefty goes back for the Bulldogs, Destiny Johnson.
Bulldogs lead 12-10. Timeout, Coyotes.
Last week in the football game, you weren't able to go. Josh Howard did a great job, even though he was doing. I told him he was wearing many hats that night. He was keeping track of the score. Plus, he was having to try to feed me names off of the rosters, and he was doing color, and he did a really good job. I wanted to thank Josh for doing both, doing all of those things when you were unable to go.
I think Nia Estrada had an amazing night, quarterback, passing, the completion percentage, and then Peyton Greathouse, if I read it right, he had second most receiving yards in the Bulldog game ever.
That's probably right.
Yeah,
and
like 290 yards or so.
And like Estrada, like you said, Estrada had a really high percentage and a lot of yards, well over 400.
All right, back to action here in Roswell. Fifth set, Bulldogs lead 12-10, going to 15. Destiny Johnson with the serve. They'll set Samardio on the side over there, dug by Coda. Harrison gets it over for the Bulldogs. Tarlene to Dumlau. And they'll come over to Morales. Cross-court shot dug by Coda. Harrison back to Coda. Free ball for the Coyotes. And that's in.
Whoa.
Oh, my gosh. Boy, it looked in. Yeah, both of us thought so, but everybody down there said it was out.
So it worked for him as Johnson takes a seat, and in comes Owens. I say it worked for him because that was a timeout.
Yeah.
Also coming in for the Coyotes is number 4, Velasco, and she goes back to serve.
Bulldogs lead 12-11. Coda, nice pass to Kimber. Backs it to Hattie in the middle. Tip shot in the middle, dug by Morales. They'll set Mardio over there. Roll shot by her, dug by Coda. Argo sets Kimber. Big swing by Kimber, and it's down for the kill.
Back and forth. Bulldogs now lead by 2, 13-11. You got to win by 2 in this set or no?
Yes.
You do still. But just going to 15.
Kimber back to serve for the Bulldogs. 13-11, the Bulldog lead. Drops it over the net. Velasco back set to Samardio, dug by Morrison. Kimber chases that down to Argo. Argo middle shot, dug by Dumlau. Velasco cross court set to Samaria, and that's out. Bulldog point. Game match point for the Bulldogs, 14-11.
Bulldog fans on their feet. The junior, and we're going to have a timeout. Coyotes. Woo. I was going to say the junior Kimber Beltran will be serving, and she will be when we come out of this timeout. And she's the one you said that just went to the normal, and it's been very effective, her normal serve, not a jump serve.
Yeah, standing serve back there as she struggled the first 2 sets with their jump serve. So she just went back to placing it over the net. Not as much on it, but getting it over and placing it very well. Bulldogs, boy, Joby, they lost 22-25 first set. Lost the second set 23-25, but then came back the next 2 sets and won 25-21, then 25-18, and now they're leading 14-11 at match point. First one to 15 or win by 2, but boy, they struggled the first 2 sets and came back strong.
Well, I used the word grit, and I think we've seen that in the Bulldogs tonight, no doubt about it. Coming off of a tough Rio Rancho tournament last weekend and been on the Road Warriors, and now try to get the win here in Roswell.
All right, here we go. Kimber lined up back to serve. Match point for the Bulldogs, 14-11. She gets the whistle, and here's the serve. That'll be played by Dumlau. That'll go to Velasco. They'll set Morales. Tip shot dug by Argo. Kimber. Dakota behind the tip foot line. Oh, hit the net and didn't go over.
And she hit that with some authority.
She was going to get the win on that kill. All right, 14-12, Bulldogs lead. Match point as Samario goes back to serve for the Coyotes.
Checking back in is Benita. No, that's De La Cerda checking back in.
Here's the serve. Coda, nice pass to Kimber. Cross-court set to Argo. Back row shot dug by Dumlau. They'll set Dumlau. Free ball for Artesia. Coda to Kimber. Quick set middle to Haddison. Tip shot is down. Artesia Lady Bulldogs come back and win against the Roswell Coyotes 15-12 in 5 sets.
What a beautiful night for volleyball, and both teams played well, Robbie. One's got to come out on top. They went all the way to 5, and the Artesia Bulldogs will improve another game on the win column and get the win. I think we'll have Coach come up here in just a minute, so we're going to go ahead and get our last break going here, and then we'll have Coach Lou up to visit with Robbie. We'll be right back right here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com.
Jennifer from Trustmark Roofing here, and I can tell you it's not always easy being a female in a male-dominated business like roofing. I remember one time I was at a meeting to bid on the roof for a local college, and it was me and 13 men. Well, I won that bid, and I'd like to win your business too. My dad was a contractor, and I've been around building and roofing my whole life. I'm licensed and bonded, and I've forgotten more about roofing than most roofers ever knew in the first place. But what really sets Trustmark apart is an obsessive attention to detail that ensures that everything goes smoothly the first time. I promise we will treat you right with respect, and we will make you happy. So yeah, it might be a bit odd for a woman to own a roofing company, but give us a try. Let us give you an estimate for your roof. I think you'll be glad you called. For all your roofing needs, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Find your path to a greater future at Eastern New Mexico University. With degrees offered both on campus and online, ENMU has the flexibility that you're looking for, and with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship, New Mexico residents can now start, continue, or finish their bachelor's degree tuition-free at ENMU. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University, student success, that's what we're about.
With the price of gas really high, you may be looking for a more economical car or truck. Well, look no further than Artesia Ford Sales. Artesia Ford Sales is known for their selection of Ford certified pre-owned vehicles. And right now, that reputation means Artesia Ford is able to have in stock a great selection of gas-sipping vehicles for you to consider. With certified pre-owned, you can rest assured your purchase is top quality and qualifies for a much lower interest rate than a typical used car. So save money on gas and save money on your monthly payment with a quality certified pre-owned car from Artesia Ford Sales.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here in Roswell as the Artesia Lady Bulldogs have just defeated the Roswell Coyotes in 5 sets. And we are watching Coach Llewellyn come up here in the bleachers right now to put on the headset to talk to us about the match that the Lady Bulldogs just won against the Roswell Coyotes. So if she's out of breath, she just ran up the bleachers. So we'll see how she's doing right now.
Oh, I'm good.
Hi, Coach.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Y'all were having fun down there. I was watching you.
Oh, heck yeah. After we got through the first 2 games, it got really
Yep.
We loosened up a little bit, got our game back going for those next 3 games. So, that's all a little bit of a reminder to have fun.
Yep.
If you watch them, they were playing pretty tense first 2 games. And so once we loosened up, they started playing their game. Total game changer for the next 3. So.
Well, that's good. And I was going to ask you that. So you already covered it, right? What was the difference in the first 2 sets and the last 3? So a lot of Joby kept using the word grit. A lot of grit on the girls tonight.
Yes. Our word tonight was complacency. So we talked about being complacent in those first 2 games, like just being okay with just kind of going through the motions, being, not really pushing. And we couldn't be okay with complacency. It's not going to get us to where we need to be or where we're going. And so we talked about getting that out of there.
That's good. So, and they listened and they did well tonight.
Yes, they sure did.
You got some stats for us?
Woo! I sure do. Man, it's fun when we have those long rallies. I don't know if you all have ever been in a gym when we play Team Pepper, but that's what that back and forth trying to get those points. It helps when we run that. So, man, Coda came out with some digs tonight. 40 digs.
Oh my gosh.
That is probably the top number in the past couple of years that she's come out with. So 40 digs on her. Double-digit digs for even Elena Harvey with 10 digs. We had 12 digs out of Kenna Morrison. We had another couple digs all over the board. 12 digs. Let me see Kimber. Where's Kimber? Oh, we got her digs. She's around like 8 or 9 as well. So 19 assists with both her and Charity right there together. So moving that ball, both setters doing a great job. 18 assists on Kimber, Charity 19 assists, or Kimber 19 assists, Charity 18 assists. And then kills all over the place tonight. And that's what we love to see from this team. When we move that ball, we do well. So
yeah, and played, it seemed like the last 3 sets you played quicker ball too, right? Quicker sets. Didn't let their blocks get set up as much.
Right, yes.
So love to see that too, that fast pace.
Yeah, and it helps when our passing and our defensive, girls are getting those balls up. Again, when your libero's getting 40 digs a game, she's getting that ball up to that setter. And then we've got those kills across the board. Hattie Harrison, 8 kills. Kimber with 10 kills. Charity, 12 kills. Kenna with 3 kills tonight. Destiny, coming out with 14 kills to lead them. And then Elena Harvey with 8 kills as well. So, again, this team does well when we move that ball.
Well, it's hard to defend that, right?
Yes.
You can't, like Samario, great player for them.
Yes.
But they were trying to get it to her almost every time.
Yes, and that's tough. We all know that with that one, she is a very good hitter.
Yeah.
We wanted to put pressure on her today. We wanted to force her line. And so the blockers kind of moved and made her do some things that I think she was a little uncomfortable with tonight.
Okay, I got a question for you before we go.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Obviously, you got Cleveland and Rio Rancho this weekend,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So some big 5A teams. But Joby and I don't know the answer to this. I called someone who played volleyball. They didn't know the answer. So we know the libero doesn't have to check in and out.
Right.
But there's another time in the games when not the libero comes in and they don't have to check in with the referee. Yeah.
And you're saying
they don't check in with the referee. They just take each other's place.
Oh, those are your middles or whoever your liberos are going in for.
Uh-huh.
Those are your other 2 players. So our libero goes in for Hattie Harrison and Elena Harvey.
Right.
So Elena Harvey and Hattie Harrison don't ever come in front of the 10-foot line. They're going to run in and out in the back. But other than that, there's nothing. Now, if we were to put someone in for one of them, different, we would have to sub at the 10-foot line with that substitution because sometimes Millyanne, sometimes we've had Kaylin Owen, sometimes we've had another person go in. They actually have to sub for that person because it's not the actual libero
so the
substitution.
2 middles don't have to sub in and out.
Correct, because that's who we have
That
them
explains
go.
it.
Yes.
That explains
There
it.
you
Okay,
go.
thank you.
You're
We're always
welcome.
learning something.
I know,
Well,
and the game is so fast and changing so much.
Well,
that,
Coach, congratulations on the win. That was hard fought. That was fun to watch, fun to call. And congratulations on that. We look forward to hearing what happens this weekend.
Okay.
And then we got 4 home games after that.
We do.
Finally.
We're finally at home.
Yes.
We'll start getting some district games in there. We're at home. We get to see some people. We'll have senior night, all that fun stuff. So we actually get to be on home turf. So.
All right. As always, thank you for taking the time and come up and talking with us.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all very much.
All right, Bulldog fans, that'll wrap it up for tonight. Thank you to Tanner, our producer tonight. And then, as always, my partner, Joby Hodling. This is Robbie Ballou. Thank you for tuning in and listening or watching Lady Bulldog Volleyball as they get the win tonight against the Roswell Coyotes. Next broadcast, Friday night, 7 o'clock, Bulldog football at home against Santa Teresa. Thanks for watching.
Hawker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hawker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hawker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hawkerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing, perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Don't miss the fall sales event. 9 days only at Tape Branch of Artesia. September 22nd through October 1st. Hundreds of vehicles to choose from. Shop a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. Credit issues? We can help. Credit approval is our goal. Find zero down and drive it home today with no payments for 90 days. Watch your mailer and bring it in for more chances to win. Top dollar for your trade. So come and take advantage of this huge fall sales event happening now at Tape Branch of Artesia, 919 1st Street.
That concludes this broadcast of sports on KSVP AM and FM and KSVPTV.com. Sports on Pecos Valley Broadcasting are presented by PVT, Sondy Stockton, and State Farm of Artesia, Artesia Animal Clinic, Central Valley Electric, Devon Energy, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and ENMU Roswell, Hermosa Church of Christ, J.S. Ward & Son, HF Sinclair, Smile Expressions, Forest Tire, Crouch Plumbing, Incredible Printing, Cisco Equipment, Bob Reed Pest Control, KFC of Artesia, Maze Lumber, Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Big O Tires, Adobe Rose, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Tate Branch of Artesia, Rebel Daughters Barbecue, J&J Home Care, Lois Oliver Real Estate, Faith Baptist Church, Artesia Credit Union, Deans Incorporated, Frost Mortgage, H&R Block, Turpinning & Sons, Kane Electric Supply, Artesia Family Healthcare, Hawker & Sons, La Fonda Restaurant, Western Bank, Guy Chevy, Artesia Ford, Maupin & Brown, Artesia General Hospital, Business Notions, and First National Bank. Thanks for tuning into this special broadcast on KSVP AM and FM. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
Math.media library on October 29th.